so he was all alarmed about it. And the chicks were just sitting there, and they were freaking out like eagle chicks do. And then one of them took a big old shit. And then the eagle flew right back. So one of them's out hunting, and the other one, I'm guessing, was just doing like a little perimeter stretch or something.
I seen him feeding the babies last night on the stream. Yeah, they got 3 babies. I guess they don't normally have that many.
Okay.
Help yourself to anything in the fridge.
Okay.
You guys are going to take a player break.
No worries.
No problem. Take as many as you want. Just throw a cue on the table so we know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's how we know. Okay. Looks like we're going to take a couple-minute break. That means that we can tell everybody and mute our shit and also get up and walk around or whatever. So that's just a nice indication.
So
that is helpful.
Shit about.
Nice.
Are you guys going to lag or flip for first break?
Yeah. We're gonna flip.
Whatever's better, yeah, we can flip.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll pound on the wall when.
After we do the intro, like last time, wait for the sound.
Hold on, let me. It's live. I'm gonna share the link and then we can do all of that stuff.
And yeah, if it gets chilly in here, come let us know. We'll kick that fireplace on and it'll warm up.
I got another 50 with me. Really? Yeah. Okay, so we both got 300 on it.
Awesome. Oh, I'm stoked for this, you guys.
Right.
Y'all shoot so good. It's gonna be exciting.
Alright, so.
Please, you know what I'm saying.
Do you guys want to go ahead and flip and
Yeah.
start making moves?
You guys got a
Yes.
coin on you?
Oh,
Heads.
that's a head. I did get into I guess I should check before. Do y'all know Michael Murphy?
Alright, I
Oh
shared
yeah,
it.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead, share it.
from like
Will,
the coast, right?
pound on the wall
Yeah, I
when
guess.
we're ready.
I got
Shoot
into
well,
it.
guys.
Thank you.
And have fun, most of all.
Of course.
You got a what?
I didn't get into it with him. I just questioned his logic about.
I saw that on my.
Sorry, I'm super distracting.
That's okay.
He just made a comment about asking about lagging or flipping at the beach because he has a strong preference for lagging. And I was like, he's like, yeah, I get so much shit from people when I don't want to flip because I just want to lag. Because the rule is if either player wants to lag, you have
It goes
to
to
lag.
a lag, yeah.
And I was like, hey, just curious. I don't know the guy. He looks familiar. I don't know him, man. So I was like, you know, what's your huge preference on lagging? Why is that? And he's like, oh, it's just part of the game. And he's like, the first break is such a big deal. You know, I don't want to leave that to chance. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, all right, now I have to go Fargo.
See how good he is, yeah.
They're like, he's at fucking 350 with almost 2,000 robustness, 350 points.
shit.
I'm like, bro, how important is the first break actually?
Yeah.
So I was gonna
count
say-
the days till your first break around because I mean at some point none of us are pros here. Like it's important, maybe a little, sure.
In short races, like at Silver Star Race of 3, I still flip. But yes, the break can matter then because like, you know, one mistake or two mistakes
Well,
and like
at
you
our level, absolutely.
look at what happened with me and you.
Yeah.
You broke twice in scratch and that was it.
Yeah,
Like,
it was the whole
And
thing.
then I broke right, and you guys ran out.
You played 2 monster safeties on me. That was it.
you kicked really good that time too. There were some safes that you got out of and put me in some bad spots too. But yeah, no, it's so here's my thoughts. I always flip just because I don't really care. But I've noticed when you play someone like if I play someone like a Paul Marquez, they will ask to lag. They feel like as the much better player that they are going to win the lag rather than lose a coin toss. If that makes sense.
Well, and to that point though, to my point, I guess, is like Marquez is probably likely to break and run some significant percentage of his
Right.
breaks.
But here's the thing: I've seen people win lags that are way worse. Like it's no matter how good you are, it's
still chance.
yeah. Unless you're practicing it like as much as the pros are. But even then, like I've seen Shane lose a lag pretty badly to someone that it's just I don't know. Anyway, shoot well, guys.
Are we cool? We're not cool to start yet, right? Because they
Oh,
haven't pounded on the
did they
wall.
not pound on the wall? Oh,
I don't know. Did they?
I was too busy talking. I didn't.
I didn't hear it. We probably jumped.
She said that she wanted to do an intro or whatever. So I just want to
We
make
can
sure
wait a
we're in
second.
good shape.
I didn't hear it.
They probably didn't since it's only 6:02.
Hello and welcome to the PNW pool thing for tonight's Who's Gonna Be the Dominant Beast?
Good evening.
Yeah.
I don't know. Today just
Nice
seemed kind of
Scotch
like
match.
a spooky day.
Spooky day.
It's all
kind of
rainy
is,
and
right?
dreary, so I was feeling spooky.
Right.
All right, here we go. We have another rematch for all of you lovely people out in Viewerland. We have Evan and Isaac versus Dylan and Martine.
Now they've come back for this match. This is a rematch. And Evan and Isaac got it last time.
Yeah, but it was cutthroat last time.
For real.
Um,
We got 4 monsters, but only 2 dominant beasts.
oh boy.
So, yeah. However, here's what's changed since last time. Last time, Evan and Isaac, their Fargo was 1192, and Dylan and Martin's was like 1159, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So now, both teams are exactly 1183.
So
Dylan and Martin have gone up. Evan and Isaac slipped a
So
little
why
bit.
doesn't the scoreboard reflect this?
Oh, that's a good point.
And that's it.
Yeah.
No comment.
Whoops.
Whoa. Whoa, what a cool
All
shot
right.
that was.
So anyway, yeah, that is a mistake. The scoreboard should indicate that their Fargos are evenly tied at 1183.
And one of these
So-
days he might get around to changing that to reflect the correct information. But
I'll do it on a player break.
sounds good.
Yeah.
But tonight we are playing 10 ball again.
Mm-hmm. It's
are-
alternate break.
Alternate break, straight BCA rules, no exceptions. And race to 13. Some sweet 10 ball action tonight.
Yeah, I like the fact no coaching. They're not.
Oh yeah, no
they're
talking,
not
no
saying it-
coaching.
They're not saying anything to each other.
So this is a battle of which team knows each other better. They both play together all the friggin' time. Can they talk telepathically?
Well, I mean, realistically, both teams are just shy at 1,200, which is an average of 600
Ooh,
per player. So, a couple of high-level teams.
that was a friggin' sweet
Right.
shot by Isaac.
Man, I really got to think. So Isaac's pretty tall. I really, really have to think that being tall makes jump shots easier. I wouldn't know. I'm average height.
That's a good speculation. I feel like.
Yeah. People that were once short and then became tall, can you please chime in the chat and let us know what's really going on? Okay.
Okay, so far so good. Also, being tall helps with this shot. I'd be using a bridge here.
Yeah,
Shooting over
he's
a ball
stretched
all the
out.
way across the table.
Right.
Wild. Left him perfect.
He sure did.
Gotta shoot over that 8 just a little bit, but
Well, Evan's not. He's tall himself.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, height advantage definitely goes to Evan and Isaac.
Yeah.
What up, TJ?
Yeah, we got TJ Hellwig in the chat.
And
Ed
he says he
Winter in
can
the chat.
jump pretty good, and we know that TJ is friggin' crazy tall, right? You're
Right.
like 6'4" something. You're real tall. But again, I'm 5'1", everyone, so everyone seems tall to me. Anytime I'm describing someone, I'm like, they're tall. They're like 5'5". Okay.
Well, it looks like he shot and gave him the best he could have under those circumstances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, really the shot here is to cut it down over by the 10.
Yep. 6'5". I knew you were tall, TJ. I'm sorry.
he's going.
Sorry,
I think he's going to the
underestimated you.
He's going to the upper pocket.
Okay.
That's just a matter of comfort.
Yeah. What side do you want to cut it to?
Oof.
Oh, that was a nice try.
Ooh.
He did not scratch, which was, the tricky thing about that shot.
Well, another thing about that shot is that he's really glad he didn't make it, because look what he would have left on the 9. That shot would be tough.
Totally.
So if you're going to miss it, also make the leave weird.
And he left him right up on the rail, so that's weird.
Well, it's extra weird because the cue ball is going to want to track away from the 9 after making this 8 ball, so he may leave his partner a bank on the 9 just for sake of accuracy. Ooh, look how that's turned out.
Oh. Who's going to be up? Is it going to be back to Isaac? Is he going to jump again?
All right, this is a shot for Martine.
Here we go. Still kind of getting comfortable with whose shoes belong to who when we're in this. Oh.
Oh, that's going to spot up.
Yeah, it could, and he's going to give him ball in hand. He just couldn't quite get over it and kiss the 9 on the way over.
Right.
So.
Well, it's good they're going to be happy to get ball in hand, because now if he... Yeah, it was a foul nonetheless, but had it not been a foul, it'd been like an option shot.
Mm-hmm. Well, and at least the 10 ball spots up. It was real close to that pocket. So.
Yeah, now the thing is here, just where are you leaving your partner to get on the 10? Did a pretty good job. See how he left that within the mouth of the pocket so he can still reach the bottom of the cue ball.
Sure can.
It's science. Ooh, man, that was a nice stroke there.
Yeah, it
Come
sure
up
was.
a little short, but
Just
it was
a
still a great
little.
shot.
Yeah, I like that. All right. Evan and Isaac go up 1-0.
I really don't blame him for wanting to really take his time here. This is critical ball to make because it is the first money ball of the match. And you are a member of a team, so the outcome on that shot,
Perfect.
that was very nice.
Well, and when you get kind of straight on like that, when a ball was spotted, if you don't use the correct English, that's a scratch shot. So he did real nice there.
Mm-hmm.
Pocketed that ball.
He took the time and care that shot needed. And so what he's done here is he's left Isaac with a nice, way to go teammate feeling within his heart,
Mm-hmm.
It's important when you're doing team sports.
And no talking.
Right. I wonder if that even means that, I don't know how stringent they're being with the rules, but does that mean you're not even allowed to tell your partner, nice work?
Oh, I think that it's more related to coaching. No coaching.
Right. All right, let's see the results of his break from this view.
Yeah, Evan's got a huge break. Big, strong man, big, strong break. That's what I remember about Evan.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh!
Oof. Yeah, I did have a big, strong break, but unfortunately got it was going towards the side, and then it got kicked in, so...
Okay, Dylan up first. Gonna take ball in hand. Yeah, that cue ball almost went flying off the table.
Oof. Well, the first thing I notice here is there's going to be some work to be done to get dealing with that 8. I mean, fortunately, the 7's nearby, so that helps out.
1 is down, 3 is down.
Getting from the 2 to the 4.
2 to 4.
Because you got to kind of play a short side on this 4.
2 to the 4.
Got to do
I
some
would
moving.
take that to the side and draw.
Yeah, he's going to stun it over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that, like, electric slide move.
Well, so he's working with the 90-degree tangent rule, right? It's really easy to know. Like, if I do a stop shot on this 2, it's going 90 degrees. And there it is. And look at the speed control on that. He did really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Dylan's been shooting some real great pool
That's what I hear.
in the last little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
Scotch doubles winning something with Rashawn, I believe. I thought
Oh.
I saw something about.
That's a powerful team.
Absolutely. He's super strong with Martine as well. And just know that watch out for Dylan. He's coming
Well,
up
he
in
and-
the
yeah.
pool world, everybody.
Dylan and Martine are known assassins.
That's
you know?
true.
So if you're looking for a Scotch challenge.
Well, that's what I would love to see exactly what Dylan's Fargo is now, because he was hanging out in that 590 range.
I want to
with
say
him.
608.
Oh, well, then he's come up quite a bit when
Yeah.
we first had him on a stream. I believe he was in the 590s at that time.
Right. So the 12 or 13 points that their team went up, yeah, definitely a good part of that rise was from Dylan himself.
Yeah. Well, way to go. Putting up some points, bro.
Mm-hmm. I really like seeing somebody as passionate about pool as he is. It's real good. We'll
Yeah.
benefit from that. So let's see. Getting on the 7's going to be tricky. He's probably just going to go forward a bit. Oh, I love the way he
I was
did
gonna say,
that.
Is it going to be tricky? Because
Well,
that was great.
He caught that with the right kind of spin to check it from going too close to the right-hand short rail. And, but like I said earlier, so the way he's going to have to shoot this 7, the cue ball's going away from the 8.
Mm-hmm.
So he might try a power draw 2 rails back into line for it, or he might just leave him in the bank. Or he might even just play a great safe.
That was
One of the reasons he's been going up.
exactly.
He played smart there, didn't he?
Shot selection,
Mhm.
right?
He's
Yeah,
married
he
to
could have
that
made
8.
that 7. He knew where that cue ball was going to go, which was going to be straight off the side, maybe forward a little bit, but you're still going to have like a
Mhm.
crazy shot on that 8. So, great choice.
For real. That was really nice.
Very cool.
That was the kind of shot you got to shoot to get back to 1-1. It's interesting. So we've been entirely focused on 8-ball for a while now. So going back
True.
to go back to rotation,
Kind of nice.
like all you think about is making the shots rather than playing any safe, just because.
Well, and he got him.
Yeah.
Got him with that safety.
Right.
Give him ball in hand.
Yeah.
Let's hope that they clear this rack now.
Okay, so yeah, he's doing something smart, which is really giving some thought into what Dylan's going to have with this 8.
Because that is in
'Cause he
such
wants-
a tricky spot. Okay.
He definitely wants to leave him enough angle to make it easy for the shape, but also not so much that the shot becomes difficult.
No one can stop Buckets and Zegger. Yeah.
Oh, well.
I heard you guys have been shooting awesome together too,
Well, I
Jimmy.
know. Got to come up here and play.
Yeah, we'd love to get you on the stream. You and Zach.
All right.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Looking good. Okay, yep. The English looks good, and you want to use the bottom.
Yep. He hit it flawlessly. Look at that.
Really nice.
Ooh, here comes Dylan and Martin.
Great
Oof.
setup for Dylan. Martine. Freaking great.
That was terrific.
Absolutely.
When it's easier for Dylan doesn't even. My point was is to try to get as straight as possible.
What is going on with the deer today?
Oh, that 80s deer is partying.
Oh, man.
Got your blades on, your fanny pack.
You know, if only we just kept the hair and made it bigger, right? But this...
Oh, well, this is slick back. You can't see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Slick back. Push back or slick back?
Maybe, like, at first push back and then slick back.
Yeah, I probably should put the mullet on him, too. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well. He's looking real cool today.
Right.
He's ready for anything.
Oh, another break that goes into the side.
Yeah.
And got nice ball movement, though. Look at...
And a nice spread, too.
Yeah.
I mean, one's a little bit wonky, I guess, but not with a ball in hand.
Ed says Back to the Future deer. So true. We've got to get to the future. It's your wife, Marty.
Is he going to run 88 miles an hour?
Right. Wear off.
Without a body? I don't think so.
That's a pretty big for a hood ornament.
All right. Evan's taking ball in hand here. Match 3. Keeping
Okay.
pace with each other. Nice leave there. We have 2, 3.
Well, I can see now that the 3, 4, 5.
3 to the 4. You're going to have to get the right angle. And I would even choose a longer shot with the right angle on that 4 than a closer with a bad
Right.
one.
So he's looking at this being like, okay, if I give him too much angle, the cue ball's going to run over near that 10.
Yep.
So ideally, you'd really like to be straight in on this 4. But getting there, you can run into the risk of getting behind this 5. So
Is he going to do it? No,
he
it was
did a great
perfect.
job. Real good job.
Yeah,
'Cause,
nice.
yeah, didn't have to involve the 10 or invoke 2 rails or anything like that. So, yeah, should be real pleased with that.
Yep, that
And
looks
oof,
good.
Oof, stop, stop, stop.
Yeah. We got... If we had, like, the line thing.
The line thing. Yeah, there's a name for that. I forgot what it is, but I'm kind of torn on that thing. Do you like drawing all over the screen or no? If I could choose the color and texture of the line, maybe.
Texture of the line.
Yeah, maybe you want it to look like a half dry Sharpie. You know, it's got a texture to it.
Really nicely
Okay.
played.
It is. However, the tricky thing here, he's a little flat. So to come backwards on it, there's a mild scratch or bounce off
I see it
a
too.
corner. He may go forward here 2 rails. We'll see. Or maybe he's got more angle than we can tell. He did pretty good there. He did the best with what he had, and he was accurate with his shot. So Isaac's got to be real proud of his partner with that shot. And his partner has to be real proud of him for sinking the 10 ball.
Okay, nice run, guys. We're just trading games back and forth, back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Check out that mama eagle.
She's got 3 chicks under her. They're all still alive and they're all eating good.
Mm-hmm. there's a 42% chance that all 3 chicks hatch and all 3 chicks fledge, meaning they leave the nest.
Well, fingers crossed.
Those are Vegas betting odds anyway. Ooh, nice spread.
Okay. Isaac keeps it on the table. However, he did not sink anything. And he left a shot on the 1. So,
Okay.
let's see if
It's a little better.
Dylan and Martine can make him pay for that.
Yeah, he's looking at this because putting the 1 somewhere hard from the shot, the 5 makes it a little bit difficult to put the 1 on the other hand, other side of the 7-8. Okay, well that was a real nice offensive shot. Man, playing real good to intentionally run into that ball for shape on the 2 like that. Says a lot about what's going on with Dylan.
Nice. Left him really nicely on that 3. The 3 is awfully close to the 4, but far enough away. If he just trades places, he'll be okay. Or are you going to push past it and go for the side? Oh, go push past it.
Yeah, that was a smart move because now
He can get to the 5.
real easy with just a little bit of top.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely like this because we're seeing.
Lovely.
Yeah, 2 brains are smarter than 1. You
Yeah,
know,
and
so if they play a lot together.
They look like they're vibing pretty hard.
For sure. Well, I think all 4 of them are really.
Absolutely. Well, again, Evan and Isaac play together all the time. Dylan and Martine play together all the time.
Right.
Love to see it. We should have asked them if they're all going to participate in that Battle of the Beasts.
Ooh, I'll have to look at an updated list of all the teams that are on that.
Right? That's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited for the match. That's a pretty cool one.
Which is an upcoming pool tournament for those of you who don't know. That is, what is it? 1,300 Fargo?
And
Doubles?
under? Yeah, it's something like that. It's obscene.
Jimmy Buckets, tell us. You hang out with Zach. It's his tournament. What is it? It's something crazy. Like, everybody's got to be over 600, it seems like.
Right, no, it's a bunch of murderers.
Yeah. It's all the local Assassin's Creed.
Okay, let's see how he gets on this. It might be high inside or high outside. It was high outside.
Boom. Looking good.
I like that because this is a lot easier to get on the 7 than shooting the 8 into the upper left corner.
1,300 cap. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, a couple 650s.
Couple 650s.
Wow. Well, yeah, who was it? Paul's playing with Scudder, I think.
Something like that.
Might
Or like
be.
a high 600, low 600. Ooh, that's going to be a real exciting tournament coming up.
Yeah, I'm proud that we're a sponsor of that one.
Yeah, me too.
Great event.
All right. Martine looking to sink this 10. All right. Back to tied.
This table wasn't so slidey, I would have, but I was
Yeah, it does look a little blurry. We're working on that. Enhance. Enhance.
Well, let's try that. Okay. All right, let's see what kind of safe, interesting shot he's going to play. Look at that.
Just nice and easy.
Jeez.
Yeah, his finesse is just outstanding.
Yeah, Dylan's obviously been playing a lot and putting a lot of time and effort into his game. He's definitely been putting a lot of effort and time into the community, too, running a great 10-ball tournament at the Silver Star.
What is that, on Friday nights?
Yes.
And you said it's a 10-ball tournament, right?
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll put up the splash screen. Look at that kick. Did
What
he
a
call that?
kick! He did not. But damn, that was good.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, he didn't call it, so it's an option here, but being that the 3 is really close to that corner pocket like that. Got a tricky shot here. It's hard not to take it. Because you don't want to give it back and have them play some sort of crazy safety. All right. Well, it was kind of a two-way shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Let me see the other angle.
Yeah, that does look blurry.
I don't feel like that's makeable. I'm not wearing my glasses, so everything looks blurry to me. Okay, he's checking it out. Let's see if we can see what he's seeing. He's like, can I kick through that?
Yeah, he's looking at it, and
I think it's
he's
just a little too far out of the pocket for him to do that.
well, he really wants to be careful and exact where he intends to hit the 3. You know, do you want the 3 to go in and hit the 10 and push the 10 up by the 4? If you do, where's your cue ball going to end up? Or do you want to catch the 10 or the 3 a little bit more thin and send the 3 up here along this left-hand rail somewhat and then hit the 10 or bounce off underneath the 10? There's a lot that can happen, so you have to at least have an idea of sort of something you're trying to do. So,
Solid advice from Jesse Johnson. Have an idea of the thing you're trying to do.
yeah.
I know I just picked and chose what I wanted to hear out of that, but
Well, if you're kicking at something, you know, like you're only going to get better at kicking by something by having something more specific in mind that you're trying to achieve rather than just, you know, hit the ball. Pick a side of the ball to try and hit. Have an outcome in mind. You know, let your imagination run wild. And then try it. And then you get a result. And then you can compare the result with what your imagination said and how you hit it. Okay, so I think being that that's a dark purple Q shaft with a weird black tip, he's going 3-dimensional. Doesn't have the angle he wants as a shot, so he's going to do a little bit of a hop.
Oh, and he got it.
See? Oh, he did it. He did push it up the rail. That turned out really great.
Didn't scratch.
Yeah, well, that's the highlight of that shot is not scratching.
For sure.
But yeah, like he hit the 3 a little thinner, so sends it up the rail. So you got to think when he was down there looking at it, he was like, I'd rather hit the 3 a little thinner rather than on the left-hand side or whatever. However, Mr. Dillon played a great shot. Put him on the other side of that 6.
Again, Dylan with a safety. And a real nice one.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac's back up. Isaac, call a pocket this time.
Right. Oh, Bonnie in the chat is asking if this is the first Scotch match.
Oh, what up, Bonnie?
It's not the first Scotch match.
It's not their first Scotch match.
Yeah,
this is a rematch.
What other Scotch match?
We've had
do we
Dylan
have?
and Martine.
Who did they play? They won that match.
Come on, brain.
Right. Well, I will say tonight is our 40th match.
Whoa.
So forgive your brain a little bit for trying to remember all the details of 40 matches. But yeah, they won their first match, and then they played as Evan and Isaac, and that was the first time they had ever lost together.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Did a good job leaving him tough on the 3 here.
Somebody with Rashawn, who was it?
Oh.
It's like on the tip of my brain. But Rashawn Hall.
You're right. Who was that?
Did we stream that one, or was that just a friendly over here? I can't. No, we streamed that one. Damn it.
Well, the information is out there.
We'll figure it out.
Yep. It's going to go a 2-rail kick at this. Because, yeah, the 1 rail behind the 7, the spin you'd have to get off that is just obscene.
Yeah.
And it ain't happening on this table with its clean rails.
Agreed.
Yeah, so this is the appropriate shot, I think. Ooh,
Oh,
barely
so
missed
close,
it. Oh,
so
that would have.
close.
Yeah, let's say he had caught that edge of that 3, the cue ball would be kind of.
That would have probably ended up sitting behind that 9 if he had caught that somewhere up there.
Well, he would have gotten some good separation, and there's plenty of balls on the table that they could have been blocked by. So that was real close to being a real cool shot.
Okay.
Chris Nealand in the chat.
Chris Nealand. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It was awesome to see you guys, too. Man, your wife is just the best. I mean, you're pretty cool, too, but it was a delight to see you guys, and congratulations on how well you guys shot. Vegas was fun.
Mm-hmm. That was a fantastic voyage. All right. Kind of straight on this ball. We're going to see a nice stroke put on this ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
He did a great job
yeah,
without even having to hit it very hard.
He got there just fine.
Jeez. He might be hesitating because look at that. There is a 6-10 combo.
Oh.
And he's got an angle to do kind of whatever he wants with the ball. So looks like he's going to drag it with inside to give him shape on the side. All right, all right.
I know. That would have been sweet. Our first combo. And again, we're playing straight BCA rules, which means early 10s
You gotta
are
call him.
A-okay as
This
long
is
as they're
pretty
called.
good. Pretty good shape here because what he can do is he can kind of follow this with some outside into the right hand short rail and come up 2 rails for shape on that 7.
Or just push forward. You.
Well, just like them, 2 brains are better than 1.
I'm like, let's not.
You don't need to overcomplicate it like that.
Well, if I start using a million rails, I mean, chances are I could, I wish we could zoom a little bit more. This looks like it goes, though.
Yeah, it looks like a nice little stun forward for shape on the 8 in the upper right.
Nope, just a little bit.
Just tap, tap, tap it in.
Boom, just like that. Nicely
You didn't even
done.
have to do any stunning anything. You just hit it.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, I'd like to see just a little pop a draw here. Pop a draw. There he is. Not too much.
Ooh.
He still got it. He still got it. And then
Right.
now he can just, nice and easy come off that rail and have great shape for that 10 in the side. Boom.
Nice. We got a match. Just trading blows here.
Yeah, for sure. Some well played safeties that gave them the edge in that game. So, Dylan and Martine taken game 5.
Yeah, so let's check something out.
Us.
It's us. No, check this.
The freeway.
Yeah.
So just come across that 205 bridge, the Glen Jackson.
His cue ball went a little wild there. He did make some balls.
But he's not going to scratch.
Mm-hmm.
And Evan can see that one.
Oh, right. Rashawn played Anthony Collins that first match.
That is true, but I'm pretty sure that Rashawn was involved in the doubles match between versus Dylan and Martine as well.
Yeah,
but
who would have been his partner?
I don't remember. But I could be wrong also.
All right. Well,
they all run together.
He's got some stuff to hide.
And he says, I'm gonna try to hide it.
Came real close.
Ooh, just a little bit more. Still not an easy shot. Back to side view. This is oh.
All right, he's gonna miss this 5. It looks like. Or hide behind it. Man, he's just playing some great pool today. I love it.
Okay, well, good. Isaac called the ball there. Or called the pocket. Stay.
Don't go down. It's really interesting. Isaac, he's a big, tall dude. And he bridges with his hand really close to the cue ball sometimes, like Buddy Hall. Really Buddy Hall style of shooting.
Well, isn't that fun?
Oh, look at that one. That was pretty good. Yeah. He might have that outer edge of the one, but nonetheless, not enough to make it, I don't believe.
Oh, I feel like you can maybe cross-cut this into that corner pocket.
Are you out of your... Well, he's shooting at it like he's got a
Yeah.
piece of it.
Am I out of my mind? He's taking my shot. I guess we're both out of our minds.
Whoa.
I hope he makes it now, just so I can rub it in. Oh.
Oh.
Nice try, nice try.
Thanks for missing that, bro.
Oof.
I don't know if I could have handled it. All right.
Well, Evan, that's the shot I would have tried as well. So,
Right.
nice try, buddy.
Let's see here. He's got a good shot to get on this 2-ball.
Mm-hmm. I see it too.
Yeah. Oh, he did a pretty
that,
good job.
Yeah, I say that one tried to rattle around forever, deciding if it wanted to go in, but it did.
Well, it seemed like that shot he was a little bit maybe nervous about over hitting it, so
Yeah.
under hit it.
I would use that 5 here,
Oh, I
To
would
get-
too.
push it, and
Push it good.
it was a little hard. I'll try it a little softer, but you can still see the 4. And
Yeah.
this actually provides an opportunity to maybe pop that 9 off the rail.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Nope. He's going to try and get short side shape on the 5.
No, okay. You did call that one.
Yeah. Hi, Karen Ronning in the chat. She gave us nice 3 waving pink hands. I like that. Okay. Now this is going to be an interesting next series of shots. So I think he might be trying to play short side on the 6.
Yeah, the 7's in a weird spot.
Well, he might be playing short side on the 6. Oh, no, it totally wasn't. But there was a chance to maybe play the 7-10 combo.
Yeah, I see it, but they're at different lengths off the rail there. It's not as easy as it looks. That is not a straight. Go in view, maybe.
Ooh. Okay. He hit that ball well and kind of did the best he could with the shot. And so Martinez he can cut the 7 down the rail, but
Tricky.
using that part of the rail where it's near the side pocket like that and hoping it reacts the way like any other spot on the rail
I think got to get back down here on this 9.
is going to be a little tricky. Like it could
Cross bank it into that upper side, and then come off that rail to come down on the 9.
No, he's going to hit this with some outside. I think he's probably going to play up there by the upper left corner pocket.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
nice shot.
That was good. So what I don't know, because it was near that little corner there, if it didn't rebound off the rail like he thought, or if he was hoping it was going to open up and play the double rail position.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. But it was a good shot. He hit it accurately. Dylan's shooting now, so.
And that 9 is in one of the worst spots it can be on the table. Against the rail, in the middle of the short rail. Yeah, for real. Nice shot. No pressure, Martine. None. Nice shot.
He shot like he didn't have any, didn't he?
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice work.
Great job.
Yeah.
Ooh, been some exciting games, and it is back to their break as well. So
I think they have real similar facial hair patterns too, don't they?
I feel like they do. Yeah.
Dylan and Martine are like. That'd be funny if they had like a mold or something you put on your face, and then every hair that's sticking outside of it you cut off.
Or they're like, if we're gonna be
Be like,
partners,
"Can I borrow your
we have
face
to
hair
have
mold?"
we have to have matching facial hair. You know how you bought me matching shoes?
Right.
Speaking of matching shoes, I know another
All right, let's see where this cue ball goes.
Scotch doubles partner. Oh, it got knocked
Ooh.
in the side.
It was going to go ahead of the side and got knocked in.
Remember seeing Travis and Amber, who also shoot Scotch together,
Oh,
and
right.
their sweet new red Vans
Oh, that was
for
cool.
their matching uniforms.
Yep.
Yeah, looking good.
Yep. We're going to have a Scotch match with them after the Lincoln City.
Mm-hmm.
We've all been looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And Scotch matches. Yeah, we're just getting going on some of these. So,
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, we got you 11:04. I'll call up Glenn Atwell real quick, and I'll shoot with him, and I think we're right around there together.
Sweet. Oh, so Ed Winter says the 9-ball is back on this weekend after a few weeks off at the Silver Star. So that is the Saturday 9-ball tournament. Real great tournament as well. But what's happened is because Legends shutting its doors, there were some things that were happening there that occasionally need the table space at Silver Star. So
Yeah, then like APA qualifiers and all kinds of stuff with the leagues,
yeah.
regionals, or like all that stuff.
But as they say, scarcity drives up popularity. So if sometimes there isn't the 9-ball tournament and it's a bummer, well, that just means it's a great tournament because it is.
Well, Ed, we are definitely going to get down and play in that 9-ball soon, but not this weekend because we're going to be out at the coast this weekend. And also, on that note, the Friday 10-ball tournament will not be happening this week at Silver Star. Dylan wanted us to pump the tournament, but not this week because he will also be out at the coast, as will the numerous people he asked to host it for him in his stead. But looks like we'll all be heading out there for two Chinook wins.
Yep, sometimes that happens. All you can do is be thankful that there's a lot going on in our pool community.
Heck yeah.
Sports.
I know.
Right.
I just love it. Love
So it
that
looks
we
like-
have this 9-ball tournament, this local 9-ball, local 10-ball.
It looks like he's checking it out. He may have to go rail first here.
Yeah, I think he's going to be okay doing that.
Like he'll survive.
Yeah, I think.
Or just go right into it and go back and forth like a tall wizard.
Casting a spell with that
Yep.
wand.
All right. So I do see a cut into the upper side pocket and then some 2-rail position on this 5-ball.
I see that too. You're going to have to go for that side pocket.
Yeah, or play it safe. Like he can shoot this 4 up in between the 6-5.
Yep.
Bounce
he's
off that
kinda looking
rail.
at that.
Cue ball behind the 8.
Yep.
Yep, there it is.
Nicely done.
And let's see who we got here stepping up me up.
It's
Dylan's
Dylan.
like, I'm not even going to get my cue. I'm going to come over here and fully evaluate before I...
Can't talk about it. So he's got decisions to make.
Yep.
Looks like he grabbed his regular cue, though, not a jump.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty close to the 8 to get up over it, though.
Oh, okay. Well, he's calling that pocket then. He's going to try and kick at the thin cut. Well, if he gets behind the 4, some good things can happen. Look at this. Look at this kid.
Nice.
Man, he's shooting confident to try some really precise stuff like that, isn't he?
Yeah, he sure is. However, I really like the kick here because you got the 9 that's going to help that 4 go right in.
Yeah,
but
I see that.
That
is pretty nice.
But also, you're going to have to put a little bit of mustard on it, or that cue ball's just not going to be great for that 5. And you'll have to kick again or something. So.
Yeah, I think the cue ball could hit the 4 and run through it and give you kind of like a short side look at this 5, which isn't necessarily bad.
Mm-hmm.
But
this might also be the time to,
yeah, he
play a safety here.
I think. I don't think he can hit it dead on because of the 9 ball, so he's going to probably play 2 rail safe. Put the 4 down there. Oh, look at that! He hid behind those. And even though it hit the point on that pocket, man, smart shot. Really like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tricky. Enhance.
Yeah.
We're going to add 2 reeler.
Well, that makes a lot of sense just because just a little too deep behind the 7 to twist it for the 1 rail. But look, wait.
I like how he's calling a pocket here.
Oh, I do too. Yeah, he's got to fight against the. Yeah, he was able to hit it though. Unfortunately.
Yep.
Yep, just got to make sure not to hit the 10 ball with whatever you're up to. Just got to stroke it pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And he did. Hey Ed, when they have those qualifiers and other stuff, playoffs and such, that you have to not do the Saturday night 9 ball at the Silver Star, what time do they finish up? Because I feel like, don't they start at open?
That was a nice 2-way shot.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Because you can't even get that with a straight kick because it's hid behind the 9.
Tom's like, huh? What's the best thing to do here?
He's analyzing, computing.
Well, good for him. He's a student of the game. It's really
We're getting some lag, and it looks like he is. I don't know if you guys saw that too.
Ooh, the camera's getting twitchy, isn't it?
It sure is. Let's go back to a corner view. I guess he can do 2 rails and come behind the 9.
See, the 8 is really doing its best to flummox him with that. So,
yeah, if you hit that bank close to that pocket, though, you'll. Oh, he's going this way.
He's got to go in between the 8 and 9, I think.
Wow.
Oh no, he might be going a little wide.
Yeah.
Nah, see.
They might be going right into that 8.
Yeah. The other thing he could have done is gone way wide, like he was trying to bank up here, and then hit the 5. But he may not have gotten a rail after contact coming behind it like that. So, all right.
Okay, Evan gets ball in hand.
Well, see, I don't think this is any real picnic either. And the reason being...
I don't know what's happening from the single.
Well, he's got a hoodie on. The reason I say it's no picnic is you shoot the 5 in the corner, obviously, but if the 6 doesn't pass the 7 to the upper right corner, you got to move that ball a bit, like you got to go. See, that's what he's looking at. Does it do it? Because if it doesn't, or you only got like that outside edge of the pocket, so he's thinking he may have been like using his cue to signal to his partner, put that ball behind the 7. I'm going to leave you
What
for
you
the
should
shot.
do, put that
'Cause
ball
there's no coaching.
on the rail and use straight draw back into.
No. You want enough angle to shoot the 6 down to the right-hand short rail and hide behind the 7. That's why he did that. And there's no coaching, but that doesn't mean that you can't use motions to indicate to your partner what your mind is doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, because these guys can't coach, you're going to see them use their cue a little bit more as a form of communication. Yep. And that's what he did.
I still feel like this is cuttable. Let's look at it from the end. Maybe not.
Well, it was also a good shot because it pushed that 7 more into a makeable position into the side pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you get ball in hand here, it really helps
Oh,
you.
this looks like it turned out was really smart, and maybe
Smart brains.
you're gonna have to, use a lot of twist on it to even get it, or you're gonna have to kick at it.
Yeah.
He's gonna twist it.
Twist, jump it. It's going to
Yeah.
curve in the air like a banana. Oh, he went to the dart jump. Oh, interesting.
Ooh. He's gonna spear it. Nope.
No, he's going to jump it into the rail. No, I'm just kidding.
We don't know what he's gonna do.
I almost kind of feel like the 2-rail kick around this bottom right-hand corner as we look at it.
Okay. Yeah, I see
It's
that.
makeable,
Yeah.
and I think it offers you a good chance of hitting it too. So yeah, he did the hand flip and scratched. Oh man.
Ball in hand, and that 7 goes away. So, but that 8 is sitting behind the 9.
Oh, don't forget about the 6 ball. That would be a weird thing to see right now.
He's not gonna bring it up at 6.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's just looking at where he needs to get for the 8.
he's not gonna pull a Jesse and start shooting the wrong balls.
Oh, I like this. This is a good angle to go 1 to 2 rails over there to that
Okay.
kind of
Yeah.
left-hand 5th of the table over there. Ooh, I like the way he did that. He invoked the 3rd rail. Yeah, no. Just play this pocket speed.
Yep.
What I will be curious to see, though, is the angle you get on the 9 and how that gets you on the 10.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Were you?
That's gonna be great. But how do you get
'cause
back on
especially-
that 10 now?
Well, especially because the 10 is in that middle line of the table.
Exactly.
It's
The
like
worst line to be on.
there's no the table isn't telling you which side to play for. What's telling you which side to play for is your ability.
And
You came straight at the middle.
go.
Right? That was a tricky shot before he even walked up to it, let alone after doing it.
And now
Tricky on
what?
all sides.
Isaac is gonna bank it, because that's what you got to do. Bank at it or kick at it. And what's your, confidence level?
Well, you can play the type of shot where
Because this
basically
is not cuttable.
you put.
There is no angle.
He might play like a little bit like a half ball hit and put him on either side of the rail and say, let's see you bank it because I'm not comfortable. But what he did do was try and bank it.
Well, you got to try. I feel like if you would hit it a little softer, that English would have had a chance to open up a little bit. But that was not an easy bank with no angle. He had to create that by using left-hand English.
You are very right. You got to try. There is no not try and do.
Okay, Yoda. Okay. Well.
Oof.
Dylan and Martine take that game.
Mm-hmm.
Evan and Isaac. See Evan up there chalking away. Oh. He's taking off that sweatshirt.
Is he going to turn
That
the hat?
hoodie.
He's going to turn the hat backwards too, like in over the top.
Well, I was just
That would be
saying
crazy. They're going to arm wrestle on the table.
I would say this is a bad angle, and you say, yeah, he's wearing a hoodie. It's the same angle. He's wearing a shirt under the hoodie.
Now he's not wearing a hoodie though.
I know. So it won't be a bad angle? Is that
Nope.
what you're telling
Yep.
me? Okay. You guys heard it here.
Oh, no. The hat stays forwards.
Okay. Well,
Here we go.
Evan, with the big break, wants to give shout-outs to Dan at the trough, all
right.
of his current and past teammates for their support, Jeff Hayes and Jason Bennett for their unwavering support. Apparently his teammates, maybe their support has wavered in the past. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
Just the way he wrote it. I'm just making jokes. And Kelsey Bayless for watching and supporting thousands of hours of pool. And he says, a top-tier partner.
Also, watch out for those medians when you're driving.
Yeah, gotta be careful.
Right.
They're in the middle of most roads. Not every, I guess, but most. Okay.
Okay, no.
Big break, but nothing goes down. So,
We didn't have a scratch, though.
there was no scratch that. And he kept it on the table, like, instead of jumping off. I mean, he hasn't jumped off yet, but popping off. All right, so who's shooting first? Dylan? Looks like it.
Yep.
Okay, that two. Oh,
Javier's in the chat, says hi. What up, Javier?
whoop, whoop. Getting down on that two. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta keep going. Tough.
Well, here's the deal. Like, that's a bummer. You can kick into this, too, though, softly. Because it doesn't go by the 7.
Yeah.
You'll probably leave a good opportunity to
Safety
get
play.
a wicked safe plate on your ass, but yeah. Instead, he's given up a shot at it, a makeable shot.
So makeable.
Yep.
All right. Isaac up. Portland native. Fun fact about him, he used to sneak into Reed College when he was a teenager to play.
Ooh.
Because they had a pool table.
Right. I've always wanted to go down there and play. Probably got a little bit too much gray hair to do that now.
Yeah, I mean, like,
what are you doing here,
we're gonna try to
weirdo?
sneak onto campus when they're
Your time for learning is in the past. Get out of here.
Then we'll say, you better just hope you don't take our class.
Right. I better get the right elbow patches for my jacket.
Exactly. We'll just wear some sweaters down there. We'll be fine.
Yep.
Because now we're old enough, we look like professors. Like the deer last night. Okay, so far so good.
Yeah, but the deer tonight can party.
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to rock. Looks like he's getting ready for summer.
Right, floating rivers.
Just getting the fanny pack on. He's ditching all purses or wallets.
Right. Ooh.
Living that pack lifestyle.
Man.
Okay, well...
going to have to invoke a rebound off of that rail. Yep, look at that. He's already planning on it.
Yeah, I like it.
He's going to kick at that, and he's going to try and make it in that corner. Okay, so he's pointing with his cue to do just that. He's doing the nifty two-legged spider finger measure technique.
And it looks good.
Yeah. It's like, all right.
Lock in.
Getting real sure on where he's going to hit it.
Look at that spot. Look at that spot.
Staring at it with your eyes. Imagine the shot in your brain.
And execute.
All right.
A little wild.
Well,
but
it is.
Not terrible.
Yeah.
Not terribly.
He did his best to check it out.
Because if he takes it to the side, the cue ball's going away from the 6. So he's going to have to put some mustard on it to not get caught up around here and leave his partner a shot.
He's especially measuring the situation because he's going to have to go around the table a little bit to get back up for the 6. But he's going to have to navigate through this 10-8 situation. Ooh. Ooh. That was a double. Ooh. Didn't count on the 10 rolling out. I very much commend him for putting thought into it and trying it, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was a good try. You know, best intentions don't always work out swimmingly.
What do they say? The road to absolute hell is paved with best intentions. I don't think so. But
whoa, absolute hell? Is that different than regular hell? You're going absolute hell.
Yeah, it's not subjective anymore.
You know what? When I tell someone to go to hell, I'm going to tell them to go to absolute hell from now on. They're going to be like, "Whoa, lady.
Whoa.
I'm sorry."
Like regular hell maybe has like a waiting room that you can pretend to like need to like go to the bathroom and just take a break.
Hell.
Absolute hell doesn't have that.
No pass and go, no collecting $200.
Yeah, it's like an ankle bracelet.
Go to absolute hell.
Go to absolute fun time with shooting this 6 down into the side.
Is he called the 10, I hope?
No, he doesn't need to do that.
I was going to say 3-ball combo.
Yeah, but did you notice how short his bridge distance was? That bridge hand was right on the cue ball.
A10 looks good. A10 looks good. Oh, Javier. Javier says A10 is wired. He sees it too.
Yeah, but is it wired AC or DC?
Well, he just needs to pop off this rail and give him enough room to see it, and boom. Let's go, Isaac. You can do this combo. Because that's the play.
It really is.
And
nice.
He does it.
Did you notice how he left his cue on the table and then he like came into the shot by sliding his bridge hand under it? I thought that was clever. I mean, obviously it worked well for him.
Yeah.
One of the unique things I've seen a pool player do, you know. Everybody has their own little mannerisms and you catch them and they look interesting, and it's party deer.
It looks like he needs like a Budweiser and like a Ski-Doo.
A Ski-Doo?
You know, like a jet ski, but a Ski-Doo.
But definitely a Budweiser. Or even a Coors, the Silver Bullet.
Yeah, just a crap beer.
Right.
And a jet ski. Okay, look at this break.
Ooh.
Left the 1 in the corner. 2 goes down.
3? The 3 can go off the 5.
6 goes down.
He's looking at that already.
Yeah. This looks good. This looks good. Oh, nice little dink it in. Come back out. Yep, take that 3 right off the 5. I wouldn't put too much on this shot, though. But Dylan's up. And he's got that sweet, sweet finesse. So let's see what he chooses. What his powerage is. I'm going about like a 2 here. Oh.
Whoa.
He didn't even. He chose not
Wow.
to. What? That was a fabulous shot, dude.
Man, I'm telling you what.
You guys, watch out. This guy, he's really coming along. He's pulling some shit out that is like.
Yeah. He came prepared. He did his homework. Dylan's been putting in the time.
Putting in the work.
Look at that. That was a really nice little reversal spin.
You think now that he runs this 10-ball tournament, he's like, I gotta buckle down and be the best at 10-ball ever. Because
You said buckle, but I heard butthole, and then I was like, there's no way she said that.
nobody buttholes down. Oh,
Hey.
no.
Somebody does. I don't recommend it. But
Oh, that was a scratch.
oof. That was tough. But the alternative was perfect position for the A-ball.
Yep. Persian? What? You're out of control.
Persian
right
precision.
now.
It's
Okay.
real accurate, you know.
There you go. There's one. Evan and Isaac with a chance to bring it back to within 1.
They really need to capitalize on that minor mistake there. Right.
I agree. If I was them
He's
and you
wound up for it. He took
you
off the hoodie.
run this rack, I would take a player break after this. It comes back to their break. You let them like stew in it for a minute of, you know, this rack getting away from them.
Yeah. Take a player break. Let them like hash it out and talk about the reality. Ooh. As
And
they say, it did
Isaac
wipe its...
sings it.
Ooh, there's a cue on the table. Is it? Nope, not a player break.
Yeah,
I would take a player break here.
I would too. And even like as Evan and Isaac, I would take it right now. Even though you're getting a little jazzed up because you like stole that game and you brought it back within 1.
Wait, as them?
As them.
Would you pee standing up then?
I don't think, and this is my personal opinion as a female who has cleaned a lot of toilets in my life in a lot of bars, I don't think any dude should stand up to pee.
Right. Just because you could doesn't mean you should.
Yeah. Because, trust me, no matter how great you are, you ain't that great. I promise. But that's just
Use the urinal.
female perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to pee standing up? Go find a corner of the room. Or a plant. I'm just kidding. Better not be my friggin' plants. We'll come to your house and pee in your plants.
Oh, we got a tough opener on this one ball.
Yep. But they can see it. So
who's shooting it? Let's see here. Isaac's shooting it. Oh, nice. He hit that really well. Could have gone either way on that, perhaps getting that one to where the cue ball is, the cue ball to where the one is, and vice versa. But I think putting the cue ball on the other side of this makes hitting the one tougher than the other way around.
mm-hmm.
Got a rail.
Okay. I see a bank there.
I do. We'll see if they see any value in taking on that bank. Because you got to kind of follow it to get the cue ball off the rail for shape on the 2, if so. So he might just try and run the cue ball down there, but to the right-hand short rail. Nope.
Oh.
He put in the work with getting the cue ball out there, just didn't make the bank.
Yeah.
So he did recognize what he needed to do.
Again, Isaac came up a little short on his bank, and hit it with a little bit of confidence. So we'll see if he continues to hit those banks as hard.
Well, it very well could be that his efforts to control the cue ball for shape on the 2
Influence.
made getting the right angle on the bank a little tougher.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh,
oof.
boy.
Well, that's going to be tricky.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I'll be real curious to see how Dylan goes after this. Yeah.
Poor Martine. He's had his last turn at the table was a scratch. And then got stuck behind that 8.
Okay,
Let's hope he
check
doesn't
this out.
start getting frustrated here.
I think he'll be okay.
Oh, I think so too. He's a pretty cool customer.
Did he call that?
What? Did he call it? Did he call it?
He was looking at it. He
I
was
don't know.
sizing it up, wasn't he? Yeah,
I
he
mean,
did call it.
I see
Martine is
Martine
up.
at the table.
He's up walking around.
Very cool.
Yeah, he feels kind of vindicated, like, oh, man, it could have been bad, but my awesome shooting partner did something rad. So, all right. Ooh, I like the angle he ended up here because it's going to be a lot easier to get on that 4, go from 4 to the 5 when you don't have to run into the 6 first, right?
I heard Dylan give a woo on that shot, and I have to agree because that was a nice solid, drilled it.
Yeah, he made up for that positional error a little earlier. And
Okay, nice and easy here.
Yeah,
Just roll forward a little bit.
They have a real good chance of being out here.
I think so too. Now, Evan and Isaac should have taken that player break. Yep. Good one. Zoom in. Oh, well.
He's got a little angle here. Oh, no, he's shooting the 6. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
What you talking about? It's your table and your balls. And you lost the 6.
All right.
Solid.
Let's go back out to this view to see how he gets around for the 10. I think that he's going to go high inside here.
Looks like it.
Well.
Nice.
Yeah, he flattened it out a little bit to get on the high side of the 10 rather than the low, which is just fine.
Okay, Martine. Seal the deal.
Deal sealed.
Deal seal. Nice. Well, that was great teamwork on that rack.
Wasn't it, though?
Thank you. And back to their break.
So with that being said, and it worked out really well for me. So I think if you're in the business to have a residential place painted,
and he
get a hold of
does
Martine.
Interior and exterior.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's one of the awesome things about the pool community is
we support each other.
We support each other, and just if you're in need of a service, there's always someone out there in our pool
Speaking
community.
of that, you need your foot cut off, I know somebody. And it's not even weird. They're actually a podiatrist.
I mean, he does toes as well.
Right.
He can cut just your toe off. But again,
I know.
it's very
I'm
cool.
so serious.
that
Like pool, you meet all people.
all kinds of people. So it is really cool.
Yeah.
And again, it's cool to support each other in our community that we all love so much. So. All right, what are we looking at here? You're gonna
Well,
bank this one and then leave like what for the two? You're gonna just play it safe.
Okay.
I mean, they are kind of itching to be back at the table at this point after just getting table ran on them or them putting together that run out. So, Evan over there biting his
Elbow.
it looks like his
Oh,
glove.
I
Just
know,
being
I'm
like,
just kidding.
I want to tell you.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Isaac. He hit
No.
his elbow up by his mouth.
No. I said, Evan
I
over
was
there.
Like, if you can
like,
bite your elbow.
biting on his hand, wants to tell him something, but they're playing no talk.
Ooh, real nice. Real nice.
Really great. Not only got something in front of it, kind of got behind something as well. So let's look at that end view.
Yeah, he's going to have to kick at this one ball.
It's looking like it can maybe spin into the 5 if he catches that outside. I kind of like what you're thinking here, Martine. Because, yeah.
No, he can get past the 3 more than it looks like from the single.
Oh.
Oh.
Or could he? I mean, he could, but he had to use a lot of spin to do it.
And the ball did
Which
not
is going
fall
to
in the
affect
pocket.
a combo big time.
Well, he's definitely got a shot on this one. He's going to have to swing the cue ball around up over that way. So, oh, look at this. He might be playing for the 2-10 combo. Because the 2 doesn't go by the 7 in the lower right corner. So,
Oh, who's shooting right now? Evan?
yep.
Yeah, that would definitely fall in line with.
It would. The only issue is from that angle, he needed the angle off the first rail to shorten up quite a bit, and the 5's kind of in the way, so that made that one a little tough.
What are you doing with this 2?
Well, he could shoot the 2 in between the 7-9 and follow the ball up. 2 goes 3 rails and hopefully gets past the 3.
And my brain is boggled.
Right. Well, all I'm saying is there's an opportunity to
You're playing safe.
move the 2 ball quite a bit and
Yes,
follow
I see this.
it with the cue ball and invoke some sort of disaster for them.
That's the FSU tactic.
FSU.
FS up.
Oh. Yeah, look at that short bridge distance.
Or
Well, that
just
was
do
nice
a
and-
really soft, beautiful
Wow.
safety.
Yeah, that was really
And
simple.
you don't have to invoke 5 rails to do it.
And you can absolutely pass over using the word invoke. I was just like, I think I've said that like 3 times this match.
Yeah, I mean, are
That
you
was-
invoking
that was-
some?
I'm invoking a tiny little dictionary that like I pulled out of a mud puddle. But anyway, that was a really nice, delicate little shot he did there. I mean, there is a kick behind this and maybe stick and leave something tough, but that wasn't it.
I
I mean,
mean, he left that 3 in front of him.
you got a hardcore long-range combo.
Hardcore long range combo.
Sunday.
I know, that's kind of like what I was going with there. That's how I heard that. Okay, he's looking at it.
go.
Yeah. Evan is hungry. He
Well,
wants it.
the good news is I think you leave yourself a shot on the 2 because nothing really changes too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't necessarily sell out. However, if it's Dylan shooting,
He might try to bank that.
no, it's Martine.
He might try to.
But it's their team.
He's going to try to bank that 2 towards that 10. Cross bank it back at him. Oh, he's going to bank it towards the 10.
Yeah, he's playing a safe. Yeah, I think he was thinking that was going to open out a little bit more, but...
Well, give me a side view.
Yeah, so shot on the 2 in the side.
Yep.
But holding the cue ball, he's like, okay, I got to go down to the short rail, maybe a little bit of inside, or maybe I just tap it real light.
Tap it in.
Tap it in.
Well, give it a little tappy. I know you're so excited for Happy Gilmore 2 coming out this summer.
Oh, boy, that's going to be interesting. So do you see how he did that? He did this pretend shot at the 4. Which, not many people do that when they're just playing by themselves, you know. So I think he's indicating to Isaac, hey, I'm leaving you for this. I could be totally wrong, maybe. Ooh.
Beautiful.
Man, yeah, he really went through that one nicely. Nice and straight.
Okay. Evan can.
Wow, you getting on this 6?
What? I'm coming off the rail nice and easy.
Well,
and popping
yeah.
back.
Is he inside, though?
Just. Okay. Yep. There you go. Now, how you get into that 7?
Exactly. Go high inside 3 rails for short
Yes.
side on the 7.
You're going to have to use
Or do you
at
go low?
least.
No, well, he can go low outside. Plan to hit to just left of the side pocket, and it bounces over for short side on the 7.
Okay, where's he aiming up? I think he's going high.
Yep. Oop. Okay, yeah, he did the high inside version.
What a shot!
It really was.
Isaac, that was beautiful. Just real nice. Okay. Evan, you're pretty close.
Ooh, this is tough. It's
Yeah,
straight in.
And close to the rail there.
Okay, the way he aimed it, he can go high inside and apparently get shape on that 8.
Okay.
Because he did his like telegraphing with his cue, being like, "Hey everybody, this is what I'm gonna do."
All
Here
right.
we go.
And survey says
Ooh,
he can see it.
he can see it. It's good.
Again,
And,
he's going to have to use 3 rails to get back around.
well,
the
he did a
9.
great time last time, didn't he?
Right?
Though?
Zoom in.
Zoom.
We got to see this. Or easy.
Don't go in that
Easy.
pocket. Don't go in that
Don't-
pocket.
Oh.
Oh, man. That's too bad. Because he was really playing that well. So had Evan given it a little bit more top on that ball, he would have had a bit of a steeper angle on the 6. Or no, the 8 in the side. So
All right, Dylan.
interesting
Martine.
how those little things happen.
Clean
you
it
know.
up.
Oof.
Clean it up.
Well, they took advantage of that. It was a multi-rail mistake, which is, you know, one of those mistakes where you're like, did you see what God just did to me? But
What?
anyway.
All right. Well, we are.
Oh, that was a real nice run out. That was an unfortunate scratch.
Let's finish up a few of those shout outs. Martine wants to give a shout out to all of his pool peeps and his wife and kids for the support and letting them. hair competition, huh?
Well, or maybe comparison.
All right, and Isaac wants to give a shout out to Jeff Hayes, Jason Bennett, and everyone at Wichita, and a special shout out to John Scudder.
Ooh.
Scudder,
All right.
how you doing?
Okay.
We haven't seen you in a minute. You should get your buns over here and drink a bottle of vodka with us and play some pool.
Zach says Martine's looking good in that picture. No homo.
Yeah, right. He's a okay. Evan, back up. No breaks yet. No player breaks. 11 games in.
Oh, we're gonna have to take a commentator break.
Exactly. We're gonna have to go and demand a player break.
Pound on the wall, and when they're looking weird at it, like, what are you doing? Ooh, that was a nice break. He got a bunch of balls, a shot on the one.
He got like half the balls almost. So I'm telling you, I know Evan has got like a killer break once he freaking dials it in, man. He's known for like a badass break. I don't know much
All
about
right.
him, but that's what the word on the street is. Just
his-
kidding. I've
his-
known Evan for a lot of years.
His first name is a 4-letter word. Yum, 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 yum.
And
So what we're looking at here is an excellent run-out opportunity that all hinges upon this first shot.
right, well, this is
He's got a short range, stun it down to the end rail, or at least towards the end rail,
or he's got to hit it soft and non-scratch.
Right.
So in that side pocket. So
for a shot into 3
Come
in
on.
the same pocket.
missed it.
No,
Yes.
nope. But
Don't go in.
okay, he's gotten through it. Oh, every time we put in the I know why.
We're on auto mute. You guys didn't even hear all that funny stuff we said. God damn it.
I know why.
Because you effed it up.
Thanks for the heads up, Javier.
Hey, we're not perfect. But
Don't hide behind that.
thanks for saying something because we can fix that.
Mhm.
Okay. Looking A-okay here. Nice shot, nice shot. Yeah, they need this.
Yeah, they really do. He doesn't have to do a whole lot here with it. Just don't make it bad. Nope, that'll do.
Yep. Zach Zager signing off. All right. Well, Zach, we will see you at the coast.
Looking forward to that, buddy.
Heck yeah.
Say hi to that baby.
Yeah, tell that baby I said hi.
And the baby is like, hi. One day, for sure.
All right. Here we go.
Hold your breath.
And
Nice.
we didn't even need to hold the breath.
Evan and Isaac. Another game for their point list.
5-7.
Okay, let's do
No player breaks.
copy. All right, now you can be heard on there.
Okay. Dylan up for a break this time around. What's happening? Okay. Don't hate that break. I mean, the 2-6 is a little bit weird.
Well, the shot on the 1 is weird.
Oh, you can get in there.
It's so weird.
You can get in there.
It's weird.
What? No babies allowed in the casino.
Well, they don't gamble and they're not allowed to drink.
And they ain't got no money.
And you can smoke in there some places, right?
No, not since COVID. I don't think there's any smoking in any casinos in Oregon and Washington since COVID hit.
Oh, so the babies,
Which I'm like,
the babies
you know,
just don't
pro.
show up. They're like, we can't smoke. Get out of here.
We're out of here. Okay, Martine opted to try to go for a little safety there. I don't know if he can straight hit this exactly or if he has to kick at it.
Well, you know what he could do? He could just delicately bank that 1 towards the 10 and hide behind the 3. The problem is, any smart person would be worried about leaving a 1-10 combination wired for the kick after that.
Yeah.
But if you freeze the the cue ball like that, that's the way to go about that.
I love those little tiny safeties.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Everybody should.
You don't have to move stuff too much to.
You have to be thoughtful, knowledgeable, and try.
And yeah, you can kick at this, and you're gonna move the 10.
He's gonna try and hide behind him. Also, he's gonna hit it real thin, try and not hit the 10.
Oh, he didn't hit the 10.
Look at that.
That was nice. However,
I mean, it was beautiful brain move. It just
the 6
didn't turn
popped
out right.
Yeah, that 6
You know?
popped out, and they can see that 1. No, Ed, you're running the Scotch tournament on Friday down at Midway, huh? I know. We saw that Dallas, that his sister passed today, and we sending all our love out to Dallas. We love that guy. He's awesome. He made us a rad banner for PNW pool thing, and
Well, he's another person that loves the pool community and wants to
give back
help it.
and
Yep.
do what he can, right?
Yep.
Cool.
His Friday night tournaments at Midway are awesome as well.
Oh, Roy wants to know what are some of the next upcoming matches on here. Well, we are taking off for the coast for not the whole time at the coast, but we are going to be gone for about the next week or so. But then,
We got Ed Winter and Dylan Deichman.
Oh, Battle of the Garbage Men.
J.D. Cantu and T.J. Hellwig are looking for a match. Anthony Collins and Angel Espinoza. Travis Hernandez and Alan Chen. Jontel Baritua and Zach Zager. We got to find a date because Zach has to travel and he has a baby. So those are some of the things that are in the works.
And we have had a lot of people reach out to throw their name in the ring, and
Yeah, we got a list of people looking
for a match.
So, okay.
While we are out at the coast, we are going to be setting up and reaching out, maybe making some posts of, we got this Fargo rate looking for this. So if you want to get in on the stream.
Yeah, that's kind of... I haven't scheduled anything after the coast just yet because we'll probably run into a lot of folks and schedule, put together a list. So when we come back, then we look at the calendar.
Yeah, but we're not going anywhere for a while after that. So get at us because we're around.
We are going up to Seattle for the Seattle 9-Ball Open, though.
Oh, that's true.
I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. Well, as of April.
I mean, it's pool season, like, as far as all the events and whatnot.
So true.
But that's a good thing.
Yeah, because pool season is fun.
Ooh, let's see what he does here. Do you delicately kind of draw it into the top long rail without scratching for shape on the 8? No, because you need shape on the 7. But but he's got to side spin it back. Look at that, he did it.
Woo!
He did it. That wasn't an easy shot. That was touchy. It worked out for him, so you got to know.
Oh, Rashawn says him and Geesey and yeah, Roy. No, these are all just straight up singles matches, but we are looking to host more Scotch matches. That would be super fun. So, grab a partner.
Oof. Nice shot, Isaac.
And
Nice shot.
let us know what your combined Fargo is, or, there's a couple ways to go about scheduling a match. Either send us your Fargo and what you're looking for or what you're willing to play. And especially with Scotch doubles, you got to send us your combined rate for Scotch doubles. Because we do have people looking for Scotch doubles matches that are in the 900 range, 1100 range, lots of people. So, you got a partner? Send us a message.
He did leave Isaac a little bit of a tricky shot here. I think Isaac will make it just fine. Yeah, look at that. He rolled it in nice.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, this is a team effort, so
Nice and controlled.
Yeah, Evan's going to definitely be paying attention to this to make this. So.
That's one thing I really like about Isaac is that he's just always kind of like even keel. Real easy to get along with. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
All right. Evan puts it down. Back to within one.
And you know how I know that we are exactly halfway through the match? Because the score is 6 plus 7, and together they equal 13.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's a nice prime number.
Jesse with the astute observations.
It happens sometimes.
And the sweet pose downs.
Oh, that's a cool shirt. What is that pattern? It's either like a...
I don't know. Can you enhance on the pattern?
Well, I think it's one of those things. If you're not here to see it, you don't deserve to see it. So I'm not going to rob him of the glory that his shirt has. But maybe it's like a tessellation of like sharks biting sharks. We don't even know. Is it a break time? They got a cue on the table.
Nope. He rolled it and picked it up. These guys don't stop. They never stop. Never stopping. I wish they would just stop for like 30 seconds.
Like, personally, I'm indifferent. But my bladder is telling me, man, I think that toilet is thirsty. All right, let's see what kind of Isaac.
I hate it when you say that.
Evan break.
So gross.
Well, you've been thirsty.
Yeah, but I don't like to equate anything with drinking pee. Oh. Like,
you did
no
that.
king shame. No king shame here, but it's not for me. What is that? Doing? She doesn't like to drink pee. What? Gross. No. Yeah, I guess for you.
Well.
Okay, back to the match. I don't want to talk about this anymore. God damn it, Jesse.
Oh, he's hiding behind the 3.
Nice.
Ooh, just needed like one more rotation of side spin to bite that second rail to get it behind the 3. I mean, he might still have the edge, but.
Was he going to try to use that 6?
Yeah, let's get some side view action on this.
I think so. Or come behind it.
Look at that. Look at that. Yep.
I don't know. I think I like coming behind it A-okay too. Yep. I like it.
Oh, he's going for the kick rather than... Okay, so he's got Isaac got it a little bit enough behind that red 3.
That it's just, it's going to be too much English, and you can't control that when you're trying to carry them in English. That's tricky. Behind. Solid hit. Didn't hide him, though. Oh,
Well, right. We got a very runnable rack here, folks.
I'm saying, and who is this?
And we got a really pettable kitty. Hi,
Our third
kitty.
commentator coming to speak his piece.
Yep.
Okay. Who's up first here? Isaac? No, Evan. Hard to tell when I'm looking at this. I'm like, whose shoes are those?
Let's see what he does with this one ball.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Did that real good.
Very cool.
The kitty.
He likes to make an appearance, or he feels left out.
Right. We didn't make it up. There is a cat. Yeah, he did that again where he put his cue on the table and then slid his hand kind of under it, you know?
Cool style.
Well, it also might just be a function of being really tall. Because you got to go from way up here to down to
way
table
down
level,
there.
you know? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Get position on this 5. Got a pretty big window in between the 9-6. But he went for the smaller,
It looks
yet
like he's-
equally viable window
I was
between
like,
the 9-8.
It looks like he got it too. Maybe.
Ooh, I hope so.
Oh.
He had to double look.
Oh, it's hard to tell from that angle. But from
Right.
this angle, it looks okay.
Certainly does. Nope, he's got to go 3-dimensional.
Yeah,
but
he's jumping.
like we talked about earlier, perhaps being really tall is a super mega benefit to this.
Well, TJ says it
And put the
is.
cue on the table and then slid up underneath it.
Oh, nails it. What?
Perfect.
What? You can't use that noise when he makes it.
You can use that noise whenever.
No. That's a... No. You've already established the jaw harp is for... It's not a celebration noise.
Well, fine.
I know. Why don't you go ahead and play it for yourself, learning this information?
All right, he's still
yeah,
gonna look.
Yeah. I got opportunity here to tie this up. Let's see. Oh, Rashawn says that your uncle's gonna be in town. Cool. Yeah, we'd love to. We love hosting people from out of town.
Oh, he's from Reno, too. Well, I can tell you this. He's chomping at the bit to play some pool because there's not much happening in Reno. No real pool halls or anything like that.
And we do love Reno. Reno's a rad place.
Oh, yeah, we do love it
Up in
there.
that
I love the culture
high
in Reno.
desert. Reno has a lot more vegetation than you would think being in Nevada. There's a lot of trees, a lot of bushes, a lot of wildlife. It's high desert.
Lots of plants that are both green and grow above ground.
Exactly. And rivers.
Oh, yeah. Reno's cool.
Yeah, we like Reno.
If you haven't been, don't go.
Don't ever.
Yeah, stay away from it.
It's wonderful.
Yep.
You'll hate it.
No, it's a real good spot. Highly underrated place. Hate to spoil the secret, but it's the truth. All right. So
Okay.
drag your Uncle Carl on in here. Let's do it. Make this 10 for the win, just like that.
Nails it.
And we have a tie match.
Woo!
Sports.
Damn, bros. And we're still not stopping. They're all jazzed up. Everybody's all jazzed up in there.
They're getting antsy in their pantsies.
Your uncle won platinum singles 8-ball in Vegas for Sean? Sweet. Although, if he's looking for action, probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't have said that.
I might want to play him.
Congratulations. That is freaking
Yeah.
awesome. As a 590, hell yeah. Shooting lights out for that. But yeah, we'd love to host him.
Yeah, I don't think I know 590 is not a prime number, but I think 59 is.
In case anyone was wondering.
Okay. See, he's got enough room here to take this down, the 2-ball down to the corner, and still get by the 8 for shape on the 3. We'll see what he does it here. Of course, that particular shape on the 3 is going to matter a lot in the transition from the 4 to the 5.
Right.
Because you've either got to be to the right side of the 5 to get the 4 or the left.
Nice shot.
All right. See, now, because he went to the left side of the 8 for shape on the 3, to get shape on the 4, he has to invoke that top long rail. So getting on the 4 is like half a layer deeper
Or shoot
than
that.
it would have been otherwise.
Shoot that 3 at the 10. Oh,
Oh, he got there.
that was great.
Well, he got a look at the 4, but his cue ball's rolling afterwards. Got to not hit any of those 3 balls to the left end of the table.
Yeah, this is good. Evan needs to play this like soft, but with top. He needs to roll that in, but don't.
What? Soft with top. Where's his cue ball going in your mind?
What? Right up here. So he's gonna take that 5 right into that top right corner.
See, I think if he plays this 4 at pocket speed into the side, that cue ball's going up near the 6. It's pretty thin. I could be totally wrong. In fact, I hope I'm wrong.
I think this is a soft shot.
I think he's got to draw it. He might want to try and hit the left-hand long rail.
It looks like he's going
above
weird
the
style
9.
with the draw.
Yeah, see, I think he recognized it. He's got to move a little bit more. He's going to try and hit up above the 9. No, I'm so wrong. But he still doesn't have a shot. Where were you going? He's probably dying to hold it for the 5 in the upper left.
Yeah, I see that. Don't you just love speculating?
Oh, man. I sure do.
There's nothing I love more than when I see that something's being built somewhere. Or they're like starting to clear something to build something. And I love to speculate. What do you think is going to go in there?
A home for blind cats and pigs.
Yep.
That's what I always go with because I know how much it's needed.
Classic nursery rhyme. 3 blind pigs.
Yep.
Okay, who's going to cut this to the top left? Because he left him, I mean, or he's going to take that weird long combo. No. You got to cut this. You got to cross cut it.
He did a motion. He gesticulated.
But what was the motion?
I think it was the only thing that makes sense, which is that top left corner pocket. Because if he hits it with some draw, he can come out for shape on the 6. It's just like an unconventional shot that not everybody's super comfortable with.
Oh, it was a nice try.
I don't think I can take it
I
anymore.
don't. Yeah. I keep forgetting that I have a microphone in front of me, and I go to brush my hair out of the way and keep punching the microphone. So I apologize, everyone, if you keep hearing a. It's just me. All right, where is he going with this? This is safety move. Looks like it. Oh, not enough mustard on that. He needed to send that cue ball down a little further, just a little bit to get behind that 8. Okay, well, 6 balls on the table. 6 balls still a little bit weird. Cue ball is pretty close to the rail. It's got to jack up just a little bit. Drills it. Nice shot. Isaac used all that height, those long limbs, stretch it out. Come back off. Oh, is it going to pop down far enough for him to see it? Ooh, comes up just a little short. Evan's going to have to cross-cut it back at him. Crazy Z-bank. Not very many balls on the table to hide behind at this point.
Ooh, look at this interesting shot.
Right?
It's tied at 7-7. What does he do here? Do you think he's going aggressive, or is he going smart?
Good question.
Whatever he's doing, he's being real specific. Putting a lot of time and care into this. Oh, trying to make it. Given how it has turned out, he's kind of got a dead bank in the side.
Interesting that he was taking that, like, I understand why he was taking that cut all the way all up there with that 7. Because if you make it, boom, you got angle and you're out. It's a gamble, though.
Oh, that was nice. Yep, it was a dead bank.
Yeah, just real nice.
All right.
Clean.
Yeah, because it's obvious how much time and effort Dylan has put into the game, and it's been real obvious. I'm looking forward to seeing how he does this. Oh, coming right for that corner. Anybody would have been coming right for that corner. That's a tricky shot, but his speed control was spot on.
Okay, now Martine needs to roll forward, come off that rail, and travel back down.
He did a great job. Look at this.
Nice.
Dylan and Martin are like, yeah, you got it to 7-7, but so what? Great out. Great out.
And with that, Dylan and Martine take the lead by 1.
We got a nice back and forth. I hope we
15
see a Hill
games in.
match just because I love that chance we
We're
get to
at,
make
like,
the room all red.
2-hour mark, 15 games in. Nobody's showing any sign of slowing down at all.
Nope, nobody's thrown in the towel. Everybody feels like they have a chance. They're battling it out. Two teams that are both 1183. We know in the scoreboard it says 1188 to 1171. But that's because this is left over from their first matchup. So,
Those jackalopes.
since they're matched up. And the party deer,
I was going to say the jackalopes seem like his sweet honeys on the side there.
well, they probably are. I mean, there's no way they're not, actually.
I mean, they're technically on his side, so yes.
Let's see where this cue ball goes.
Evan with the big break.
Ooh, right in the
Oh.
side. Oh.
Unfortunate.
I kind of feel like that was one of those breaks where it's like break it hard and for the sake of the power, because we've seen it go on the side before. You know, it's like if you take off a couple miles an hour and get a little bit more accurate with that break, you get a lot more out of it, you know.
Okay, nice opening shot by Dylan. And real quick, Dylan wants to give his shout outs to his late Uncle Ryan, who got him into his first APA league. So rip Uncle Ryan. And other shout out to Andrew Vincent, who was just here last night. And Bitter
Yeah.
Apparel for a sponsorship.
Oh, sweet. Well, I'll tell you what. Good move, Andrew. Good move on sponsoring Dylan.
Yeah, for real. And good move on your new apparel line. Looks cool. The logo's cool. Although I have been thinking about the logo, and since my cue, as most cues, are in two pieces, like, it would be real easy to be like, oh, I'm going to stamp my
Oh,
cue.
right.
But I'm not really stamping my cue. Bitter Apparel logo is real fun. So check them out. Andrew is going to have some hats out of the coast if you're heading out to Chinook. The first run of stuff. So
I'm looking forward to seeing what he comes out with because I like the idea behind it. Like, the logo has some dude breaking a cue over his knee, and it's
and it's called Bitter.
Yeah, there's a feeling that pole players feel
When you're
that
like, shit.
like there's no other way to feel that feeling in life other than to be a pool player, and they capture that.
Yeah, for sure.
Just like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, buddy. We're looking forward to seeing what you come out with next. So far, I really enjoy your color choices and the logo.
Okay,
And
so,
the players you're picking to sponsor.
Yep. So let's see here. He's going to make this go one rail for shape on that 7. He might hit the second rail, and that's totally cool. So he can just tap this in for shape on the 8. You know, you just don't want to put him in a situation where the cue ball has to go from the 8 to that top long rail and back out for the 9. So what I mean to say is you don't want the cue ball further from that top long rail than the 8 is. So just roll it in.
Yep.
Keep that angle pretty flat so you can make it easy to get shape on the 9. Or
take it all the way up and leave shape for 8 in the side.
That was a really cool way of doing that.
Sure was.
I learned something there. Now I'm wondering about that. Like, that type of shot, as Isaac being like 6'40", has a perspective on that shot that I wouldn't.
For sure.
You know? So for him, that delicate shot to just lay it up, no. Easier to
Okay.
shoot up in the corner.
This one, you don't want to just, like, you're going to need to use the rail here
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. He's
to
doing
pop back off.
He's gonna bounce it off this bottom long rail for sure. I mean, he did it real gracefully.
He sure did.
They've answered back.
Sure have.
Tie game again.
Woo! We got action. Just 8-8.
Putting a lot of pressure back on Dylan and Martine here.
Yep, they sure are. And that's what I'm saying is last time these guys matched up, it was like this too. Back and forth, back and forth. Can you hear us while we are
Yeah.
talking about this 10-ball tournament?
Right.
Maybe. Well,
This is a great tournament, like we said earlier. I think this Friday it's suspended. But, yeah, if you're looking for the best competition in the Pacific Northwest and you're in the Portland area, sorry about that.
where are you? Where do you live?
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
We had a breaking miscue.
How to miss you. Guys, take a break. Back to the deer.
Party deer. I was going to...
Okay. So we had a miscue. Dylan did not hit the rack. So that goes to the opposing team.
Ooh.
And Isaac scratches.
If you knew he was going to scratch, then
was it
missing the rack?
I was going
is
to say, was it
super
a tactical
Right.
play by Dylan? Yeah. Javier, we agree. New race to 5. It is at this point. Now we're in a race to 5. But such good pool out of all these guys today. I mean,
It is pretty phenomenal.
we've seen awesome shots. We've seen some spaz outs like we all do. Okay. I would say spaz out. That's pretty harsh. That's like what I do. Occasional error, I would say, is probably more correct. No one completely spazzes out like me.
All right. Got down on it real quick.
He's
Feel
using the
like-
rail.
Oh, he's using the rail.
He's not using the
Oh,
rail.
man.
So he didn't make it. Should have used that rail.
Well, here's the deal.
Maybe.
I
That was
think
close.
had he made the shot, the cue ball would have gone where he wanted. So everything was correct, but I think
But
that
he still would have left him that shot.
the spin he was putting on it changed the angle and the shot just enough, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, had the ball gone in, the cue ball would have been perfect for a shot on the 3. So it was a very minimal error that was made there, but with a very mega consequence. Because, yeah, now we're left with this conundrum that Evan has to deal with here. It looks like he might be thinking he's going to go 3 rails at this, and realistically,
Oh,
that seems like...
enhance. I need a better view.
I know. How about we go to the side view? Okay. Yeah, he's going 3 rails at this too. And realistically, I think it's the best option.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Oh, but not unyaw, because the 7's in the way, right?
That. Do you listen to a lot of Anya? You gonna return to innocence, Jesse? Honestly, if you
Not
know,
anti-yaw.
if you know me, you know that one of my favorite things to do if a bar has a touch screen or touch tunes is I'll play Return to Innocence 3 times in a row and then leave.
I like it. I'm not going to lie.
During pandemic, I used to play it when I knew that Sean was working down at Sam's.
Do you think he's just going to play a really nice, easy save where the 3's on the other side of the 7?
I think so. And he does.
Okay, so if the cue ball goes between the 7 and the 10, you can call that a Yahtzee from what this might look like. Because, yeah, I don't think it does.
No.
Oh, full length of the table. Better hit it just right. Don't sell out. Yeah, he can't kick to the left rail. He's got to kick to the right rail.
Mm-hmm.
I think if he kicks just past the side pocket, he's got a good chance.
I think.
Ooh, ever so close.
That was so close. That was a really nice try, Isaac.
Yeah.
That was a toughie.
Yeah, just had to widen out just a bit to slice the 3. Oh, if it had hit it really thin and gone up there, ooh, that could have been delectable.
Okay, well. I
All
gotta
right.
stand up, stretch out. Oh no.
He adds a little bit of
Oh,
jump
no.
up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta keep that head down.
Yeah.
Speaking of head down.
Right. Coming up in Lincoln City, we're going to have some video ads here for the
Featuring
stream.
one of our absolute best friends.
And a band, they do. They got a great song. You'll hear it for the first time in our ad.
If you watch anything
I think
streaming,
yeah, watch some
from
streams
Chinook.
from Chinook Wins.
you're going to see a very cool video featuring an even better song put together by a not as great guy. Just kidding, Nick.
Nick's one of the coolest people ever. Just what a cool soul. We run into those an awful lot.
Yeah.
Just cool souls.
I like to think like it tracks like.
Oh, it for sure does. Look at this. 8 versus 8
8?
in the score point
What?
thing. Here we go. 2 rail kick. 1 rail kick.
Oh, that was a nice try, though.
Right. Didn't foul, but did leave an opening.
But, you know, unlike what the screen says, these guys are actually both
1183 to
Oh.
1183.
I know. That's just so wild.
Yeah, these were their Fargos from the last time they matched up.
And Jesse pays really great attention to detail and updated it accordingly.
Overcut it
Oh,
and
no.
scratched.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Guys, take a break. After this match, everybody take a break.
Well, they're all just so heated because it's
I
an
know,
intense
because it's so
match.
intense. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Get out.
we can't force them to do
Get
it.
some fresh air. Maybe we need to turn on the fireplace and make it cozy in there. I don't know. Gotta switch it up. Everybody's getting all up in their nerves.
It seems like maybe everybody wants to take a break once they're a game ahead.
Right. Or no one wants to take a break ever. I'm not sure.
Oh, push the 8 in front of the 5 for extra drama.
Yeah, he was like, you know what? I'm going to add some extra drama. We're just going to... You like drama?
Right. It's like,
Here's an extra side of drama.
do you want to watch the match? We'll sell you the seat, but you're only going to need the edge.
It's back to Sunday.
I think he's going right into the 5. Yep. Oh, nope.
But he got
Equally
in!
effective.
What? That was like, oh man, what a sick safety. Who was that? Was that Isaac?
Yeah.
Oof. Wow.
This is
Write down that time. 2:21.
okay. That was
Sick.
all right. You can tell there was a speed at which that was brutal safe. However, the speed it was hit was a little bit more than that. But we got some distance here, and we got 8-8. There's pressure. He's feeling it. But laughs in its face. Nice shot.
Ha ha ha. I'm Evan Smelser. Smelser. Smeds. I'm dyslexic. God damn it. I'll know this guy forever.
Lysdexia is something all sorts of people can feel.
I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Yeah.
And instead he cuts it up again instead of going to the side.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering. So here's a phenomenon that can happen when you're going between 7-foot and 9-foot tables. You go from 7-foot to 9-foot, the same exact shot. You may undercut it when you go to a 9-foot table because psychologically the way the table looks stretched out, it plays a trick on you and your brain and you start to undercut shots. If you go from a 9-foot table to a 7-foot table, you can start to overcut some shots.
Who is going from this 9 to a 7 table?
People do that, but my point is, because Isaac is so tall, those shots down the rail like that we just saw him take again, because of his height, they're easier for him.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I see where the
So his
comparison's coming from now.
perspective,
I was like,
the way he
plays
looks at the
Wichita.
rectangle
He's
we
not
play at.
playing at it on a 9-foot table.
No, but it's a similar phenomenon. He's really tall, so the way that rectangle works for him, you know, it's like the...
And just in case anyone's wondering, yes, he plays out of the Wichita. And no, he does not hate it,
No.
for the record.
But it's like, if it's... There's a visual optical illusion thing that can happen when you're dealing with straight lines over lengthy distances and whatnot. So there's some of the architecture that's left over in Rome. For example, they have something long and straight that they need to look that way, but if the way they built it, it's bowed up in the middle a little bit because they knew how to account for that.
I got something long and straight for you.
The roll on that ball to get on this 10, that's a pretty good leave. Pretty good leave, a little close to your work.
Yeah, you can't get any closer than that without it being a serious problem. But that is that's doable.
Yeah, you should have this just
Oh.
dramatic. It rattled in. See how he overcut it?
Okay, your long-winded explanation of wildness makes all the sense in the world now.
Because he's tall, his perception of the rectangle is a little different. Now, if he always plays on 7-footers, it's like, well, he should be
He's
used
like,
to this.
I'm about to elbow drop this table in half. At least that's how I'd be feeling too. Okay, you gotta shake it
Well, that
off.
went in, right?
What?
Huh?
No. He rattled it and said
Oh,
no.
then he slapped it in?
Yeah, he said no.
Okay,
No.
okay.
Which I agree. At that point, no.
My
Move on.
flabbergastery
Yeah, because you were just
prohibited me from really recognizing what was actually happening.
You were up on your high horse about this long story. You couldn't see down to the screen.
Hey, man, if I have a horse, that horse is going to be high.
You're never going to ride a horse. You're allergic.
Right. I wonder if that means I can't have a horse burger.
Who is having a horse burger, Jesse? No, I'm not ever eating horse with you. Gross.
No, I wasn't planning on it. I
Sad.
was just curious.
Kevin
All right.
Costner would be so upset with you.
Either that or you'd be like, don't let a good horse go to waste.
Well, that's true. Maybe. That was a pretty good John Dutton impression there.
Well, I hope this is a pretty good bank shot artist impression because that's the shot I see pretty straight on. There's also safety room. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. I'm going to duck for 30.
Okay. Now it is only me talking. Look what you did. All right. So I bet he hides behind the 6. Ooh. I think he either was, he must have been counting on coming off that rail a little bit differently than it did. The brain work was there. Okay, so now fire it. Well, depending on how, so okay, he's looking at this because that 5 is just deep enough into the rail you can't force it past the nipple of the pocket in there, so he's going to dislodge the 5 by making the 1 in there. The trick is holding it for the 2, which he did. Very lovely. Okay. It's now getting shape on this 3. It does go in the bottom left. I don't know if fading the, well, okay. Not bad. So yeah, he's going to have to put a little bit of a stroke on this shot to come back to the same rail the 5 is near. So let's see how he does it. Looking all serious with his hat turned backwards now. Okay, stroke through it. Nice backstring. Oh, I really like the way he hit that. Yeah, I don't think he should be mad about that. Be proud of himself for that one. Because the right action off that rail wasn't easy. I think there's a shot here to get on the 10 by cutting it to the upper right, going 2 rails out, but let's see what he does. He could play a safe. Okay, he did do that. Didn't roll enough to get up there for the 5 ball in the same pocket, but he did leave Evan a shot at this 5. And the way things are, because he's perpendicular into the rail, he can hit it on either side and has some good safety opportunities that he can create. You can roll the cue ball up over behind the 6 and have the 5 go behind the 10. That's probably the easier one. You can also get the 5 down here on the right-hand side of the short rail and the cue ball over up behind the 6 and the 9 can block it.
I was just thinking, bank that 5 behind the 10 and send your cue ball up behind the 6. That's probably the safety I would try right now.
There it is. And the 9 ball, I think, maybe have gotten in the way somewhat. If not,
oh, let's see that in view.
I think it did, right?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, now he's looking at it. Okay, so it looks like he's got a shot at the 5, but that was very close success for that.
Mm-hmm.
Nonetheless, this match, as tight as it is, you bet your ass he's
Oh.
feeling pressure there.
Just drills
So
it.
This is testing every player involved where they're at in this match.
And for great shape on that 6 all the
Right?
way up, that he doesn't really have to move for shape on the 7. Okay.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah, Martine.
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, make the shot.
Like,
Blam.
Who
Like
are you
that.
now, Stone Cold Steve Austin? Can you get a hell yeah? You were not a big wrestling person in the 90s, but oh boy, in my house we were.
Well, I do appreciate involuntary yoga. Look how well he hit the shot. Wow.
Just incredible.
He's got enough pocket room to manipulate this a bunch to draw it back to the right-hand side of that top side
Or-
pocket for perfect shape on the 10.
You just go really soft with a little bit of top, and you got the top right pocket.
Honestly, I think him drawing it back, he's got a bigger margin of error. As they say, draw for show, follow for dough.
Yeah.
I think in this thing, like,
So what do you think I'm picking?
I think he's gonna draw back. I think
Give me
he's gonna
that
draw back.
bread.
Yeah, he's drawing
All
back.
them carbs. Oh.
Oh, he did that?
He's like, okay, I'm just going to show off now.
He knows he's on stream.
And we don't blame him. That was pretty showy. Nice shot. And cool looking shot.
Oof. Followed it up.
Okay, Dylan and Martine, the first to reach double dig.
Yeah, it was like they got tied up, and the two of them were like, oh no.
All right, and back to their break. Now, a little discussion there about. I think they were also surprised by how he got back to that 9 ball.
I know I can control that motherfucker. I did get a little scared it was gonna slide
Just-
though too somehow. I was like, I mean, it's just this table.
But it does look like everybody's smiling in that room because you know what? Here at PNW Pool Thing, yeah, there's money on the line. Yeah, there's a pool ego on the line. But also, yeah, we're all here to compete and have a good time.
There's
And,
also a sleeping eagle protecting 3 eaglets from what looks to be a windy night. And off this break, we've got what looks to be a dry break. The
With-
1 ball's blocked by the 3.
Jesse's getting pretty excited over here, everybody.
Well, this is a really exciting match and an exciting eagle situation. So,
he does
what's
get
gonna happen
very
now?
jazzed up about the Eagles.
who wouldn't be? If you're not excited about the Eagles, you don't love nature.
People that are scared of birds.
They can still love nature. I won't give up on them.
Yeah,
what a
but-
nice attempt at that.
Like eagles, knowing there's 3 more eagles in the world and they're terrified of birds. Can't get excited about that.
Well, eat some more burgers, gain some weight. They'll leave you alone. Now, he's got a tricky cut on this 1 into here to get shape on this 2. But I can tell by his energy, he's looking forward to it. Look at
Nice,
that.
nice.
What a great shot, Dylan.
Yeah.
Missed that 6 like that. The speed control, the angle.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say, like, Dylan might be getting the trophy for, like, most improved. Like, just, like, what, since he's been from his first stream here.
Well,
to,
I hope he
to
doesn't.
the level he's playing now is
Yeah,
like.
well,
woo.
I hope he doesn't mess up that by not hitting this 3 ball. I mean, it's a dead hanger. Don't mess it up. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a
No,
dead
this
hanger.
is super tricky.
Don't be a necromancer and bring it back to life. What's a dead hanger?
I think he's going to do like a masse jump situation.
Please show me.
Ooh,
something.
Nope. However,
Nice try.
killer attempt.
You gotta try something.
Yeah.
Well,
Here we go, walking around the table, evaluating the situation.
Isaac, ball in
seeing
hand.
what can happen.
Give me the zoomed in view, side view. Let's put together this run, right?
Interesting. Is he trying to leave him for the 4 and the side by the 5? Because realistically, shoot the 4 into the side off the 5. No, maybe not.
No, I mean, if you get on the right side of that, it'll be just fine.
Ooh.
Okay, I like what you did here. Now you're taking that 4 all the way up into that corner. That
Yeah,
leaves
then he
you
can
on
shoot the 5
right
and the
side
side.
of that 5.
And then the 6, 7. It's as long as
Yeah,
that 8 passes that
working
10.
those side pockets, working it.
As they might call the waist of the table,
Yeah,
as in WAIST.
exactly.
Yeah. Perfect.
Gotta cinch that waist. Work those sides.
I'm really curious. We're going to have to check that out. Does that 8 go by the 10? I'm thinking it does.
No,
Wrong.
enhance.
Yeah, he's looking at it real
He's
good.
looking at it right now. We are looking at it too.
Everybody's
Ooh,
looking
it's
at
tight.
it.
It's tight.
It's doable,
No,
but
okay.
get close
okay.
to it.
Hear me out. 6 on the side, but also from this angle on the 6, you're gonna have to just stop it
Oh, I like that. I like
to get out. I like what. That's exactly what I was gonna say. What he's shooting at right now, or pointing out. Get
He's
on
gonna have
that
to-
side of it.
Right.
Then
He's
you
gonna
just have to follow it a little bit to get on that 9,
Right.
and you're good to go.
See,
Okay.
he's telegraphing.
So
He's telling
here we go.
Captain Isaac Pants, hey, I think I'm going to follow to this 8.
Mhm.
You give me this.
I like it.
Follow this 6 a little bit or leave it a little bit there-ish.
Or just leave it right there so you
So you
have
can
that
roll up on
slight
the 8.
angle to just dink that 7 in, and you're
Yeah.
on the 8.
Yeah,
Perf.
it's a form of communication. Those practice strokes. Which, like if you're looking at playing some Scotch doubles, that's a form of communication, that nonverbal shit that if you have that between your player, good.
Right.
If not, well,
Yep.
learn something here.
Well, and Scotch doubles, I mean, you shoot, your partner shoots, you shoot, your partner shoots. You got to be in tune.
Oof. Okay,
If you guys aren't on the same page, or gals,
Evan's got some work to do here because he's got to hit this bottom rail. So, is he going to draw it with inside? Draw it with outside?
not outside. That's a scratch shot.
No, he's going to beat the scratch. He's going to hit the rail. But what can happen if he goes bottom inside? He can end up too close to the rail he's close to now.
Yeah, I see that too.
I mean, he'd have to stroke it pretty good for that.
It's Evan.
But you can also use that to open it up enough. So let's see how he hits it here. He's definitely feeling the pressure right now, though, because they're 2 games behind when they were tied. And he knows that they're capable of getting back to even.
Exactly.
But not without missing this, not without making the shot.
Yep, pressure's on. Not that he's any stranger to pressure or Isaac. All these guys are weekly competitors in tournaments around town
Yeah.
and Scotch doubles partners.
It's moments
and-
like these that you got to love the game for. Let's see it. Love it, buddy. Perfect.
Nailed it.
Ooh, I like it. And he's far enough off the rail for a tall person like Isaac. Should be able to manage the shot really well. basically he's just got to make it, and don't try and not roll past center of the table. You know, it's like a drag outside shot. Nice. I like it. He got it. Perfect.
Wow.
He held that really well.
Okay. They're going to bring it within one again.
I mean, he almost held it too well and left a bad shot. You know, so he's measuring it, which means he's feeling the pressure.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Survey says.
Way to keep it close.
Woof. These guys are giving us a show tonight, aren't they, Jesse?
Are you not entertained?
We're all very entertained. What are we talking about?
So is Party Deer. Get it, Party Deer.
We're going to have to make a gladiator deer. Chad, you're playing.
Looks like we need a break right now. So if you need a break, do you need a break? Let's take a break. There's a cue on the table.
Break.
All right, everybody. So we're going to take a quick break. First, don't forget Friday nights at the Silver Star Saloon in Vancouver, Washington.
Except for this Friday.
Right.
Because it's Coast.
It's probably where you're going to find your toughest competition.
And
if you're in this area,
$20 is a real cheap price to pay.
Right. And, it also means you're getting good payout.
Well, I mean, yeah. The payout's going to be good. And
32 players. And Dylan, who you're watching now, he runs it. So go check it out. If you're looking for good competition, you can make it there. Reach out to him. You got his phone number on the screen. But, yeah, check that tournament out. Secondly, if you need interior or exterior painting for your home domicile or place of abodeship, get a hold of Martin Chavez. Here's all of his phone numbers, whatever. And I can tell you from experience, there's definitely times you want to hire a professional company to paint some stuff. I mean, do a room yourself. Do two. But other than that, for a great job and you not having to do it, call somebody like Martin. All right. Looks like we're all going to take a break. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it here on Stephanie's information. So she's a realtor, yes. And one of the cool things about Stephanie is I've dealt with, I think, 3 or 4 transactions real estate-wise where she's been a part of it. She enjoys the back and forth and negotiation part. So she's good for sellers, buyers. But the other thing is she's good at the salesy part, and she's also good at the paperwork part. She loves looking through all the fine print and everything. So I've really been impressed with her for those reasons. If you're in the interest of buying, selling a home or anything like that, I know times are weird now and unpredictable, but people still need somebody to help them with that.
Everybody's got to have a place to live.
Right. So
stop renting.
Or even if you're looking at like, where do I park my money when I feel like times are uncertain? Do I buy a house? Go for it. Call her.
And one more thing I want to plug real quick.
What's that?
That we don't have a graphic for is if you need a video made, we know a guy.
We do.
And you'll be able to see our video if you watch any of the streaming from Chinook Wins.
Yeah, so we're a sponsor for Chinook Wins this year, minor sponsor. So if you watch any of the live streams from there, you probably will catch some of the videos we put together, which their goal is to just help you understand that come play a match here.
It's an easygoing atmosphere. This is our home.
Right. It'll challenge you. You get to set up the match.
And then you get to watch it
Yeah, and
And
we
you-
host it.
and hear us talk a bunch of crazy ass shit.
Speaking of crazy ass shit, the one ball went down.
Evan got his break. Look at that. I mean, he didn't scratch. And he got a great spread. And it looks like it's coming together.
Well, he
And
did, but he's got a long tester shot on this 2 ball.
That's true.
So stun, draw, whatever
Stop.
you do, you're hitting the 3.
Oh, I guess he said stun.
So if you don't want to hit the 3, you got to do some nice graceful stuff here, which is always wonderful to see. Which he did. Look at that.
Nice shot.
Missed the 10, had the right speed and angle to get a shot on the 3, which gives him an opportunity to drift up for a good shape on the 4.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Okay. All right. He took his, as Paul would say, lumps on that shot and chose to be more accurate on the making than the position here. So,
Well, he's still in line. And
he is.
he does have shape here to go soft.
I bet he's
and
gonna go
roll
real
up
soft.
on
Oh.
that 5. Ooh.
Sometimes the need to go soft messes with your aim.
That's true.
Yeah, either it's psychological, but there is a slight element of like contact-induced throw situation where like a hard shot you will hit fuller, slightly fuller than a cut shot. That's why everybody has their like comfortable speed they mostly shoot at. Because yeah, if you're used to shooting at a certain speed and then you encounter where you got to roll a ball pocket speed in, you're not used to it. Because if you're not used to it, you try it and you miss, and you're like, "What? I don't know."
Okay. Well, I'm not liking where this 6 is sitting.
Nobody likes it there.
Why would you put it there, Jesse?
Well, because you want your opponent to shoot it.
Yeah. Martine's like, okay, how are we going to do?
He's got a pretty reasonable shot here.
gotta
a
get on-
slightly inside cut
He
on this
needs
5.
to get on the right side of that 6.
He does, and he
At
needs to
all
do it
costs.
without scratching in the upper right trying to get there. So, ooh, very close.
Settle down.
But he's
He
been
got
playing.
there.
He's been playing with Martine or with Dylan a lot, and yeah, I think there's definitely a reason why their Fargo as a team has gone up 12 points. Can't say anything for why Evan and Isaac went down 5.
Because we all go down and up in Fargo.
We do.
At least a few points.
It's a fluctuating disaster.
Are you talking about my Fargo?
Ooh,
Because,
ooh.
yes.
Well, we missed that on the okay way.
All right. Well, if you're going to miss it, not a terrible leave. He's either going to have to bank around that or try to muscle it down the rail, which doesn't have a whole lot of angle on that.
No, what he does here is he hits this with some outside spin. Leave the 7 on the left side middle rail and go 2 rails with a cue ball. He's got to hit it pretty thin.
Well, that was not exactly what he was hoping for. That's for sure. And now they have some opportunity on that 6.
Good night, Ed Winter. We'll see you at the coast. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, we will see you out at the coast. And Well, we're looking forward, and we're going to be heading out tomorrow at some point. Okay.
Ooh, very nice.
Got it.
It's a real good angle. He can make this in the lower right-hand corner. And he's got to pay attention to the angle he leaves on the 9 for his partner to then get him on the 10. So do your partner right. And you don't have to take your own nasty medicine. He's got a very high probability of drawing this down for shape in the 10 and the upper. Oh, he went forward. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, it kind of is. Like I said, like Dylan left him kind of flat, made it harder and less decisive for Martine to get him there. So, but judging by Dylan's passion and energy for the sport, if he makes the shot, I'm not going to be surprised in the least.
Oh.
Missed it on the pro side, as they say.
On the pro side.
Yeah. I mean, this is still a makeable cut, but had he missed it on the other side, it would be a gimme.
Mm-hmm. Who's up here? Is this Isaac looking for redemption on that last 10? I think so. All right.
Oh, man. This ball to tie it up, and he does it.
And redemption is
Whoa, redemption.
his. Whoa.
I love this.
Back to tied, and now...
Party deer.
Okay. I was going to say, now we have a race of 3. Here we go. We have been playing
That
for
eagle's wide
almost
awake. She's
3
like,
hours, and
how are
we
my
are
babies?
tied.
How are my babies?
Like, everybody, this is getting your friggin' money's worth. They are giving us a show tonight.
Well, they both want it real bad, and everybody, like, we know how. All right, let's see your break, Dylan. All right, lost it a little bit. Still made a ball. Not a clear shot on the 1.
Avoided the scratch and got that 10 ball moving quite
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
So,
Everybody's hitting the break really enthusiastically and less controlledly.
no, it's exciting stuff.
Hey, man, if you're not excited, you don't have a pulse. Oh,
And that
was
would
delicate.
make you a vampire. And if that is the case, reach out to me. I'd like to stay young forever.
Or a zombie, in which case, go far away.
I like my brain.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably going to starve to death going after mine anyway. He's going for the nice ball in the pocket shot, I think.
Yeah, makes
Follow
sense.
it forward.
Makes sense.
Oh, did he get past the 10?
Ooh, I think he did, but
I don't know. I detected a torso lengthening out.
Oh,
To
maybe
me,
not.
told me he didn't feel like it.
No, maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Martine's gonna have to do some wizard twisting here,
Twisting wizards.
or just a nice save.
Ooh, touchy, touchy. I
How
love
about
it.
how about just a nice save?
Great
Instead
shot,
of
Martine.
Twisting wizards.
Nobody loves a wizard tornado. This is one of those shots you kind of pretend like it's a 2-rail shot, and you try and hit the rail underneath it. Aim for that. You can kick it up table, and then your cue ball comes down perhaps even below the 5-6. So there's a good chance to play a kick safe here. And the reason I say that's the better of the shots is because of how close that is to the rail. He might be going for a jump, so...
He's definitely going for a jump. He's got that
yeah, he's going to try and jump the 4 into the
rhubarb
7.
cue out is what I call that.
Rhubarb?
It looks like rhubarb.
So, yeah, rhubarb's like kind of poisonous, right? Unless you go for the stalks.
Yep.
All right. Don't get poisonous on yourself with your rhubarb cue. Ooh, 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 ooh.
What? Oh, I was
Oh.
like, oh no. Is he going to make this 4?
He's not. But he is going to leave an interesting situation that we can now speculate and go.
Okay. Cut that 4 in the side. Try not to bump the 7. But you're going to want to put some mustard on it and come off that rail and try to drive into that 6 and bust that 6-5 out. What do you see?
He's not cutting the 4 into the side.
Why not?
Because no.
All right, safety.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have anything more concrete than that. Because no.
Oh, because my plan sucked.
Well, I was just like...
And no one would try that plan. That's insane, Stephanie. All right, fine. It looked cool in my mind.
I mean, that was the quickest way to... I mean, no. That's technically the shortest sentence in the English language.
Okay.
So...
Isaac's doing like a little overhead. It looks like that cue might be frozen to the 9.
I don't know. It kind of also looks like he can probably shoot the 4 down into the corner. Down into the lower
And
right
we
corner.
know he likes to do that shot.
Well, he's got a good perception of it because of his height. According to all the silly shit we were talking about earlier. And look at that.
he
Right.
does. Turns
He
out.
kind of hits that like Todd
Correct.
Brewer did,
Which
Like
also a tall dude.
It was like this taller, bigger table perspective kind of thing. Those shots are not tough for him. His perspective is different. They look shallower. It's easier to see.
Like, this is their view of the table.
Kinda. Right.
Nice
Very
cut.
good, very good. Oof, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the
this
angle.
still-
He can
still
roll
cool.
this in and have great shape on the 8. How do you
7.
Oh, sorry. I thought he had shape on the 7. Okay, this is flawless. Yeah,
And he still has shape on the 7.
they're destined for an out here, aside from some sort of crazy mistake.
Yep. It's looking good.
Ooh, man.
You don't want to say stuff like that, though.
I know. Okay, so a little more angle than you would want. You want half as much angle here, but this is still tenable. You got to do a little bit of a drag shot or trust in your partner's ability to hit this no matter what. Okay. Ooh, he did that
Lovely. Great touch. Great touch there.
nice. Right. He was like, okay, well, you're going to have some angle. Well, I will get you close.
I kind of feel like in our Scotch situation, I'm just making this ball and you're dealing with it. Because if I don't make this ball, you don't even have a chance to deal with it.
Hey, that's totally normal. That's what you should consider. Okay. He did good enough, but he would have loved like another 6 inches of roll. Every millimeter of roll.
Okay. Isaac gets to be the hero again.
Oh, he did it.
And he is the hero on that game.
Oh, wow.
Woo.
They're ahead after being down 2 games?
Well, and they've been down for a while and keep tying it up, but they haven't ever overtaken and taken the lead again, and they just did in the home stretch. So,
Wow.
way to go.
Man, they're both fighting for it super hardcore.
And back to their break as well.
Right. Just like the party deer predicted. The party deer's here to predict a party.
Back to that deer.
Ooh, what a good deer.
How do
It was
you
no
know?
longer a hoodie
How do
in the
you
way.
know he was a good deer?
Well, it was so good it was worth keeping forever by
I
whoever
mean,
shot it.
Maybe. Okay, true. It wasn't us.
Yeah. If it was us, the deer would still be alive, and we'd have to coax it with food to stick its head through the wall. Okay, cue ball control. Oh, was going towards the side pocket area, but got kicked. Ended up on the end of the rail, so
Still
if I had to
has a
judge
shot
it,
on that one.
if I would judge it, I would say you got to get more control of that break. Cue ball needs to be in the center of the table. You need to know where your one ball is going to go. Now, fortunately, you got a shot at the one. I haven't even.
You haven't even begun
I've been
to
microphoning.
to analyze 1 million things, but you have. You have. So, okay, that was a nice shot. Got on that one. Got to look at that 3. Nice easy shot here up into the bottom corner. It's going to leave you on that 4.
Well, you got to roll forward a little bit, but
Yeah.
the angle on this 3 is
That's what I'm
such
saying.
that you're
Nice
looking
and
at.
easy. A little bit of follow.
Well,
Boom,
well,
boom,
hold
boom.
on. I think it's going to be hard not to hit the 10.
But also, then 4 to the 5.
I'm telling you, that's why he is hesitant. Cue ball is going kind of towards like the right hand edge of the 4 into the 10-ish area, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so he's trying to be real specific about where the cue ball needs to go here and where he's going to try and get it.
Yeah.
Because this out depends on this shot. Might draw it back for the 4 in the same pocket. Ooh, yep. Also did the 4 in the side with a chance at the 10 near the bottom corner.
Oh, but you don't want it too close to the bottom corner
Well, here's the deal.
unless you're planning on making it.
Here's the deal. I think trying to make the 10 into this bottom right-hand corner aggressive and possibly fruitful. However, if you miss it,
You block that 5 or give them a combo.
if you miss it, I think you might still get back to the table. However, if you make the 4, okay, so the 10 spots up and the other team has the option.
There he goes again, just
Ooh.
making balls that he should have called because he's making them. Freaking Isaac has
Yeah,
done that
man.
a couple times this
Yeah.
match.
This is why 10 ball is more interesting.
Then 9 ball.
Well, it also offers a lot more opportunities for your like strategical play to come in because he's got the option here.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to call it there, but I think his goal is to hide behind the 6. I don't think he's actually trying to make it. He's just trying to use the
So
fact that the 6 and the 9
They
are
had
in
an
that.
option. They gave it back.
Okay.
Is that what? Or he called that.
I'm
but
not
also
really sure,
sunk
but
the 10.
anyway, he's shooting. That's the way it is. Right.
But it
Look at
was
that.
a
Like I said,
fantastic safety.
To get the 5 and the Q in that upper corridor, that upper third of the table along the rail, and with 2 other balls there, that was easy. I mean, I'm not going to say it was easy, but you had to have the wisdom to do that. Okay. Oh, so that must have been a push.
No.
Oh, it was such a good push that he chose to play the safe.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
That was a real interesting strategy play, and I don't hate it at all.
I
Because-
don't either. And what I think is, if you're interested in 8-ball strategy play, you might take a note to go back and look at that a few different times and think about it.
Because, yeah, you give them a ball in hand. However, you block the 8 and you tie up the 10.
Who was it hit that shot?
That was Martine.
Martine hit that.
Yeah.
Okay. And he is right. So what he did here, there is an angle between that 10 and that 8. If you get the cue ball somewhere between his hand and the 6, where you have a shot on the 8 to make it and get on the 9.
But it's not easy.
But this is Evan shooting this. Evan is shooting this shot and has to be a surgeon here because of what Martine did, right?
Yep. It's like Operation, that game.
Ooh, what a good answer.
He got the angle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Boy, he certainly did. Okay. So he can cut this in, miss the 10. I mean, there's a lot of ways he can get shape on the 9 here.
Oh,
Oh.
that was such a tough shot.
Okay, Martine has the opening here to tie it up. Yeah, he's going to take his time. He's doing right by his partner. I like their pace. Okay. I also really like how he used multiple rails on that. So he's either going to go two rails forward or punch across. Ooh, nice shot.
Really
Dylan.
nice. Nice control. Didn't even get anywhere close to that side in that scratch. And Martine should be able to tie this up.
He hit that with confidence.
God, and now it's a race to 2? Ooh.
Wow.
And it's back to Dylan and Martine's break. You guys, this has been so intense. Just trading games.
What up with that eagle? Nope. Oh, it's real windy. So she's perched in a nest at the top of a Jeffrey pine that's well over... I can't remember. It's somewhere between 180 and 220 feet tall. Raising them babies. Let's see where this cue ball goes.
Dylan break.
Ooh.
Gets the 9, gets the 2.
All right. All right. Okay. There is an opportunity to make those 1 ball and get shape on the 3. It might go high inside, might go low outside. Looks like high inside. There
Yep.
we go.
Keep it moving.
Ooh,
Lovely.
Nice. That's real nice.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 is close enough to this corner pocket that he's not really going to have too much of a difficult time manipulating the angle to give Martine shape on the next ball. Right. He rolls an inch off the rail, 2 inches off the rail. That doesn't change what Martine gets to be able to do here.
I like how he left him this angle, so he's going to be able to push through it and use that bottom short rail, or the side short rail, to get exactly a position like this.
All right. Yeah, and the way Dylan's been playing, I can see how he's going to be challenged here. However, I think this is one of those shots, he likes to be challenged. So he's either going to do something awesome here or he's going to get himself in trouble. Ooh, boy. Okay. Got the double hand flip, and I get it.
Push that 8. However, he got perfect position on the 6.
He tried to do
But now the
a super awesome thing, and he did it like 95% of the way, and the only 5% was that tied up those 2 balls. So, what we might see here, Dylan might try and pound at this to break out those. If and if he does, I hope the angle is greater on this 7 than it is, or he might be doing something, maybe 3 rails. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he did. He tried to pound it and break him out.
Oh, he tried.
Yeah, he certainly did. Valiant effort.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's up to Martine to do something with this that can get them back to the table. He might just roll up on this 8. Yep. Okay.
Yep, that's the right move.
Ooh, there might be a double kiss off the 8, 10 into the corner. We'll see what happens here. We'll see if they call somebody in to ref it.
What's he calling here? He's just going to thin it too.
Yeah.
Don't pop it out too much.
We'll see what happens.
Don't you
here.
do it.
Don't sell out. He
Sold out.
But how much did he sell out?
But how much of a sellout was it? He sold out with the not hitting a rail, but at the same time, and giving the ball in hand. But
did he not try the carom just because
he was going to thin it?
He didn't want the possible, perhaps, argument that could have happened.
Okay, well,
who knows?
Dylan's going to go for the glance off the 8. Oh, maybe not.
What is he?
He's calling the 10.
No, I think he's playing it safe. He's going to leave the 8 nestled against the 10. What a great, genius brain shot. Wow, Dylan. Oh, shit.
Okay, well.
Okay, so they are playing 3 fouls, so he could just kind of tap the ball here.
He needs to hit it.
No, he doesn't necessarily. Well,
this is Isaac.
Wait, is there
Evan fouled on his last shot.
Oh, so they're already on.
Get a grip.
Oh, so
they're
if he
on
fouls
1 foul.
here,
They're on 1 foul.
they're on 1 already.
That's it. They're on 1 foul.
I think I take it from here. I think I just tap the ball.
You gotta hit this 8 ball. Doesn't matter. You have to hit this 8 ball. You're not on 2 fouls. You're on 1.
Wow, that was why this is such a good shot, Dylan. Because what do? You hit the 8 ball here, and you separate those, and you better hope you got to try and hit the 8 ball. He doesn't know the 2 rail track for this, but maybe this is perfect. Oh, it was very close.
Oof, now they're on 2.
Okay, so Dylan says, you're on 2. He's doing the same thing again.
Yeah, they sure are.
And so he better hope that the 10 ball doesn't roll away from the 8 too much to give them a gap. And if it does roll away, then that means the cue ball has to be 1 diamond up from this lower right-hand corner pocket. Because that's about where the 10 ball will be tracking. So, yeah, I think you give him a window. He certainly did. I love this heated battle. How about
Woo!
you?
Yeah, it's been very intense, that's for sure.
Cheers to that.
Yep. Oof.
Why is he looking that way? Why can't he go rail first into it under the 10?
I'm not sure either.
What is this?
What is happening here?
I do not know.
Doesn't matter.
Whoa!
He got it.
Did he?
He did. That was 8 first. Dylan's going up to the table.
Okay.
I'm not sure why he didn't go rail first also.
That was, well, maybe it just
Because-
wasn't there. Oh, my goodness. Well, they're the ones in the room.
That's true.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Dylan and Martine win another game. They're on the hill first. I'm going
right.
to pee too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just gonna break it out.
That's why I put that soft. I was
So
like,
I
even if
want-
he breaks it out.
Yeah, I just
He's
wanted
got
to.
to pee, but I got to pee too.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I just wanted to tap it
Yeah.
because I didn't.
You're a perfect line.
It was going, man. I just
Yeah,
needed.
I'm sitting right here and I was like, all I'm thinking in my head is just brakes, brakes, brakes. Please hold up. Yeah, your line was literally perfect.
At
His
the
line
same-
was perfect too. It just
At the same time, I almost didn't want to hit it though, because like fuck,
yeah.
you know. I mean, that's not a super easy fucking safe, and you could scratch.
Yeah,
so I was like,
exactly.
well, maybe we'll just, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean both. I'm sure both Martine and I probably both felt the same way when we hit it. I was scared of it scratching.
It's a scary shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you don't want to leave it too far out.
No.
You got to get to this, past
Yeah.
that first diamond.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's just like, fuck, thank God for the slidey table. It helps slide towards the short rail instead of the.
No, it's good. It's a good battle. It's a good battle.
Dude, when I hit that 8 ball, man, I was like, I knew there was a chance because I had to hit it on the high side so that I could get him a shot on the 6 or whatever. But I was like, man, it was like couldn't have gone to a worse spot after I ran into it.
All right, everybody. Wondering if you're feeling the heat like we're feeling in here. Okay, we need a quick little 30-second break there. And we are back. Dylan and Martine on the hill. Evan and Isaac break. Evan with the big break coming up. Very intense stuff. We got 1,000 in the middle tonight. This ain't no chump change. Everybody's throwing down to play. Ooh. And Evan comes up dry. Which means Dylan's up at the table and he has a look at that one. Getting back on that 2 for his partner could be tricky with all the traffic on that side of the table. But you're on the hill. You got to play smart. And hard not to want to play aggressive when you're on the hill. And try to get that W and put that baby to bed. Get paid and go home. But we'll see.
I can see him playing a nice lock-up safe here.
Yeah.
There's a lot to hide behind. And he's been playing real smart.
Oh, looks like he's in. Looks like he stayed in the window.
Yeah, he certainly did.
Hard to tell exactly, but it looks like that is a doable.
Oh no, the 2 is totally doable.
Right.
He did give him the window to make it. But the shot he's going to have to do here to get on the 3
That's what I'm saying.
was the
is
tricky part.
well, it looks like he. No. I don't want to speculate too hard on this match. I kind of just, they're on the hill. Kind of want to just react to this match.
All right, well, let's see. I got some reactions ready.
Yep.
So I'm kind of curious.
What's up, Austin Smith? Thanks for tuning in. And Brian Stoops.
Ooh, man.
Love the stream. Hey, we
Yeah.
love you, man. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. We appreciate all of you. And all of our players and our wonderful pool community here in the Pacific Northwest.
You know, it's kind of cool right now. I'm shivering a little bit.
Is it because you're chilly or is it because you're like on edge?
It's because I don't live
You got
in
chills.
Phoenix anymore.
Oh. Well.
Oh, and it's an honest luxury
Yeah, well, if
to
you're
not be too warm. Because, I'm White Jesse.
note the hoodie. Everybody's got one.
Ooh, thin. Nice. Did he get it? Look at this.
Oh
Tied
boy.
it
oh
up.
boy. That's
Ooh.
dirty.
Filthy, filthy.
Putting you in jail.
What does he have here?
He's gonna have to kick at it.
Well, yes, but maybe. Okay, so he can.
short rail on the
No,
side.
he can kick maybe. Okay, if he can kick between the 9 and the 5, like right there, and maybe there's an angle where he doesn't have to hit it and go 3 rails. No, what do you do? Oh, he's gonna try and masse kick
All right.
behind the 7.
Put some twisters on it.
Oh, look at that!
Isaac, you almost got that one.
That was ballsy. I like
again.
that.
Dude, he's got a knack for those friggin' bank kick shots. What? That was exciting. Kind of a good
Ooh,
thing
Martine at the table.
he didn't make it. Because that lead would have been terrible on the floor. But it was nonetheless very exciting. Okay. Looks like you got around that 7 enough. You see that 4? How you
Dylan's got to do something here.
how are you going to get to that 5? Or you got to push forward and make it your partner give him the bank shot.
You got to draw it back, miss the 7.
No, it looks like he's going for a deep draw.
Don't try and manufacture an angle when there isn't one.
Oh, and
Ooh,
he did it.
Very nice. Yeah, that's
That
pretty much what he had to do there because
That was a killer shot, Martine.
right. So a lot of people would have
Super
tried to
killer
make an
shot.
angle there with trying to throw it, would have rattled the shot, and the 9 would still be in the way. So he did a solid there, man. He really did a good shot.
Oh, well, that was Dylan that took that shot?
Yeah.
Oh, Dylan.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Again, I got to learn everybody's shoes.
Right. Yeah, that one particular corner is definitely shoe-centric. Or forearm tattoo. Look at that! That was a cool shot. Push that 9 out of the way, kind of
Okay, guys.
snugged up against it and rolled back. That was...
You're 5
Ooh.
balls from money. Here we go.
Man. Very nice. I kind of think it's going to be super weird. Okay.
What's going to be so
All right.
weird?
So, yeah, it's going to take a weirdness. There is a mild opportunity for a weirdness here. you hit this high inside and come back for the 8 that way, or do you just roll with the fact he's going outside? He's going to go 3 rails for position, or 2. Okay. And it's great. It's real great.
No boy.
Yeah, the only thing he can do here is kind of go, if you go too close to that top rail, the angle to get on the 10 gets funky. Right. So, he's looking at angles you can go where, like, instead of drawing it back and trying to get into a perfect target zone or going 1 rail, he's like, is there a 3 rail thing that is infallible? Because sometimes that's the way you have to do it.
Okay, this is a pretty key shot here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what he was looking at. He found, hey, look, the 2 rail, I'm in the target zone for the longest period of time as ball roll as possible.
Oh, and with that...
Yeah, that's the kind of understanding you need to close some stuff out. So, congratulations.
Dang.
Dylan Helphingstine and Martin Chavez.
Wow. What a strong finish there for them.
Yeah.
And now we got another rubber match to play because they are now 1-1 against each other. Look at them. They're already talking about.
Yeah, you know they are.
How are we going to get back up in here?
Party deer.
Deer says.
Party deer.
Dylan looks like he about to put on them glasses. All right, let me go grab some folks. Let's get some thoughts. Get some.
Oh, they're swapping the Benjamins.
Yeah, well. Time for
that was
time for Dylan and Martine to hold on to that money, right?
Yeah.
For the time being.
They've just been giving it back and forth.
Right?
Right.
Until we have that rubber match. All right, I'm going to go get some folks.
Okay. Hey, I got an idea.
What's that?
What if we had one member from one team interview the member from the other team, and then they swap?
That could be really crazy.
Ask them.
Okay.
You go in there and ask them what they want to do, and I'm going to sit here
all right.
and make elevator noises. Anyway, we'll get them in here for an interview real quick and soon. You can watch her trying to get them in here, as you can see live on the screen now. Right, we got an Isaac backing away. Obviously not too enthusiastic about the thoughts, but here come the other gentlemen. Well, hello there, sir. Hello. You guys want to share this microphone here, and how did you guys feel about that match?
Man, that was tough. They played very, very well. Evan especially, like Isaac, Isaac's supposed to do what he did, but Evan played very well, came with some good shots. We struggled on the breaks so hard. We switched cues, we switched spots. It was bad. Like, we could never make a ball, and when we did make a ball, we didn't really have a shot. So it just felt like for a long while in the middle of the match there, we were never in control. Like, they were constantly playing safe after their break. We were constantly, like, not making anything. So it was a struggle.
Oh, man, that's interesting. Because, yeah, from our perspective, it was just 2 teams battling it out.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So I was real curious to see how your perspective of it was, because obviously neither one of you guys were going to roll over. And going into this match, we knew that as a team, their Fargo had dropped a few points, and yours had gone up 12.
Right, yeah.
And so we've been paying attention to just being in the pool community, how both of you guys are doing. And I think the last time you played them, Scotch, here was the first time you guys had lost as a pair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys are still killing it, so
we definitely
nice work.
want to win this one. We talked about it. I was like, man, if we lose this one, then the last one could have been a fluke. So
Right.
So I'm sure we'll probably have a rubber match at some point.
If they want to run it back, we can.
We'll play them again in 8-ball. That's their game. So
Right.
Yeah, we're up for it. We just love the
Or
the
mixture of
action.
both, maybe Masters and 8-ball.
Yeah, something like that. But it
Half
was
and
that's
half.
remember my miscue on the break. I had just switched cues, and I was trying to like kill it because it's like we couldn't make a ball. So it's like I think it was like a mixture of like frustration and desperation. I just
Anything,
completely
copy their break,
miscued.
do
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. So,
Right.
But those last little safeties we had that were pretty scary. The one that both the one we played on the 8-ball when they were lodged. Like, just coming
Oh,
back,
yeah, that was
right
real
at the corner
tricky.
Pocket, that was
Right,
and then the safety I put on the 3-ball at the end, where it moved the 3-ball moved like this much. I had to paper thin it to get it in the cue ball in between the 5-9. Like I was so scared if I missed that whole ball, it's hill.
Right.
So.
Man, but yeah, there was a number of times you had some shots that made us be like, wow, Dylan's like really putting in a lot of time and effort, and you too.
Yeah. He picked me
So
up
it was like,
multiple times
oh,
tonight,
I can
so.
kind of understand why the fart, not to say that, oh, they're obviously not doing great.
Right. I know what you
But-
mean. Yeah, it's not a diss to them. It's just more that we've been putting in some time. Yeah.
Right.
And he came with some that 10-ball shot he had early in the match when I had to cut the 9-ball super scary cut and then left him not great. He made it all the way down the rail past the side. Like that's a huge shot right there. That's
Oh,
something
for
I just
sure.
learned
For sure.
I gotta trust him. So
Yep. So
It's a
you guys are
pleasure.
obviously still super strong as a team, and I gotta think that you running one of the best weekly tournaments there is with the highest competition, you're in the thick of that all the time. So you're in the thick of that, and that's going to help your game a lot. Obviously, you're very passionate, and that passion shows up in your game and what you're doing for the community. So thank you.
yeah, thank you. I know that as soon as his baby boy's a little bit older and he can leave the house a little more, he's gonna be right on all of our heels, if not passing us. So
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. But you still managed to work it out, and you guys are showing up great as a team. So good shooting tonight, guys.
Thank you.
Awesome as
Thank you
shit.
for having us.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
pleasure, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Always hit us up if you just want to swing by and hit some racks.
Yeah.
We're here, man.
Seriously.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Oh, man. You guys. Nice shooting. All right. Send them in.
Here come Isaac and we'll get the other team in here now.
Yep. Whoa, what are you up to, mister?
What's the play here?
Oh, I don't know. You just kind of hold it up in between you guys. Well, I'm going to ask you some questions and tell you that you guys shot really great, but just couldn't get back to the table in those final two games there. But holy cow, bringing it back right at the end. I really thought you guys had the upper hand there,
we
like
tried,
to close
We
that
fought
gap.
back, we got down there for a while and clawed our way back and started to gain a little momentum. And
We had the momentum, and they took it back.
They took it back,
I shouldn't
man.
say we gave it to them. They took
No,
it back.
I was going to say you can't feel bad about that because you had the momentum, and they did. They
played a lot of
did
good
execute.
safeties on us and made us work.
Yeah.
We made a handful of mistakes, and then a couple tough battles at the end.
Yeah.
Yep. It's always a tough battle, and you guys got the last one. So my question is, are we going to get a rubber match for the ultimate dominant beast team, and then you guys never play each other again?
Yeah, race to 70 this time. No,
Oh,
I'm just kidding. No.
I
Jokes,
feel
jokes.
like I do feel like for a rubber match, the race should be real long.
Yeah, but we're going to argue
Long.
forever about what game, right? Because
Oh.
we're going to want to play 8 and they're going to want to play 10.
Maybe you play both.
And nobody wants to play 9. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Do some alternate or some weird
Yeah.
like a Masters race maybe.
Yeah, something like a Masters. That would be real fun.
Maybe not a bad idea.
Okay, well, food for thought. So, guys, you shot really well. Don't feel discouraged about how you did.
Did our best.
Like, I feel like the highlight roll is going to be,
They played tight. They played very, very good.
they really did. In those last couple matches, they just couldn't get back to the table.
Yep.
And hard to win when you can't get back to the table. So, don't feel bad about that.
Yeah.
You guys shot great.
I mean,
Win some, we lose some.
fuck this game.
All right, look at the camera right there and tell everybody. All right. Well, thanks everybody for
you,
tuning
You
in.
guys are amazing.
And like, subscribe, tell your dad. come get on the stream. Come get in a match. Singles, doubles, ring games. We'll figure it out. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And we will see you out at the coast.